We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. My, oh my, is the green room packed today? We got ourselves a high-quality guest list, as they say, is a VTuber office party, as coined by this young lady here. Hello, Blabs. Good morning.
Hello, happy VTuber office party day.
It is, yes. Just everyone needs to get around and go around the copier, pick up their cups, have a little water around it, or maybe some coffee, and talk about the latest shindigs going on the internet, which is good.
Next week is VTuber week, by the way.
Oh,
just
wonderful.
Surprise everyone! Yeah, we got a couple new faces next week also. Just spoilers.
Ooh, that's always good to have new friends in, which is great. Which, hey, big or small, we welcome everybody to slum it with us over here on Side Scrollers, which is absolutely just wonderful. As you can tell, I'm hanging out at the Rumble office right now, which is
the green.
very
I
nice.
put the green lights on. See?
Look at you! At you! They gave me this, but they said we're not allowed to have it yet because they just wanted it on the set. They said I can't have it yet. By the way, this thing weighs like 8 pounds. Like you could probably break someone's skull with this thing.
Oddly specific. I thought you thought about that. See, I was going more for like, oh my god, it's like a running baton. You could like try to run with that and then pass to the next person. You're like, wham, beat someone up instead.
Blabs, listen.
Housekeeping.
This thing is stout, right? If you wanted to murder somebody with this, just saying, you can do that. You can't do that with 100,000 YouTube thing. Like we've got that.
No. It gets smaller every year too. Sad.
Oh no, Blabs!
Did you break it?
I damaged the mouse pad. Oh no!
What did you do?
I made indentions with the Rumble 100. Anyways, if you are new, make sure you subscribe
Craig
so we can actually have
Rumble
this.
property. I hope everyone knows that.
Shut up, Blabs.
Timestamp. All right,
That's good. Anyways, so I encourage everybody to subscribe if you're new over here on YouTube and of course on Rumble, so we can eventually get to one of these things. We're about halfway there. We're going to do our best, and then and only then will I buy one for you and Phoenix as well, which would be great. Just like I did for YouTube, which is good.
I got one right here. Although it's a real pain in the ass to move because it's on magnet hooks, and then they like, so he stays right there.
That's great. That's wonderful.
He's right there though, I promise.
Okay. Well, here on this wonderful Tuesday, April 21st.
What year is it?
What year is it? Very glad to welcome straight out of her bed and onto your screens, Leaflet. Hello,
with
Leaflet.
Sardines.
Hello, hi.
Good morning. Were you caught off guard?
I was like, because I think because we were in pre-show and I was like, oh, wait, the very, very end. So I was like thinking I was like the last one. But
no, I don't introduce people based off when they come into the pre-show. Right?
Oh.
It's based off of well, first and foremost, people know you very well, right? Which is great. And then which is why next Celestium has been on the show the next most amount of times, which is why I'm going to introduce Celestium next. Hello, Celeste. Good to see you.
Hi. How's everyone?
How's it going? I like your glasses today. I know you do sound very sad today. Are you all right?
I've been kidnapped and now I'm here.
No, I'm happy to be here. Just wish my voice was completely here.
She's been sick.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been sick VTuber.
I was gonna say you're the only. This is really dumb of me. I was gonna say you're the only VTuber I know that wears glasses, but immediately two next to you is the VTuber
Wait a
that wears
second.
You literally have Rev, who took over the screen with his glasses.
I know. I'm such an idiot.
Hi everyone.
The professor's right here too.
I'm smart. That's good. Joining us today, a brand new friend. On delay, which I'm very excited to see how this works out. This is going to be great. Everyone, welcome to the show. Ember Paradox. Hello, Ember.
Hi, Amber.
And hello. Hi, everybody. everybody. I'm so happy to be here.
Hi.
Well, we're glad you're here with your fiery red hair and your wonderful anime look.
Did you know she's my favorite YouTuber?
Your favorite? Wow, that's quite the endorsement.
Favorite.
Well, this is how we got her on in the first place. Leaflet was like, hey, Blabs, hey, Blabs, hey, Blabs, hey, Blabs, hey, Blabs. And it went like that for 5 years.
I saw that.
This is excellent. Well,
and thank you, Leaflet, for suggesting me.
And then Celeste was like, hey, Blabs, hey, Blabs, the two of them.
I love her so much. She's like one of the best people I've met in a really long time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we're glad to have you on, Ember. Should be a wonderful time today, and we're gonna do our best to see how this delay works. I was telling her before the show, we got a fast moving show over here, and anytime Ember wants to talk, she just needs to raise her hand. Yes, Ember.
I'm very happy to be here, and I can't wait to yap a lot because that's what I do.
Excellent. Well, I'll tell you what, somebody who never needs to raise his hand, because guess what? It is his birthday today, ladies. Celebrating straight from the hood. I cannot be more excited to welcome in. Is this Canadian Craig?
Oh, hi, everybody. I've paid top dollar for my VTuber model. Look, I've even got tits below. They're so big, they're hanging below my chest.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This is great. Oh no, where's my face is going off. My face is going off.
I'm kidding. It's me. Hi, everybody.
Good God. Thanks, Phoenix.
It's like, how is a VTuber?
I love the idea that as a VTuber, you just have to manually move your mouse up and
That
down.
is correct.
To make my
Oh,
face.
no.
We did it back in the day.
That's awesome. Well, glad
Back in my day.
You know who the first, I guess they're called P&G tubers now is?
Yeah.
The very first person I ever saw have, I guess, themselves as an avatar. It was just them, a picture of them, and they just made like crazy things. Was this guy named Lee from a show called Still Gaming, and this is 2008, 2009.
Oh, jeez.
So give it up for Lee from Still Gaming, who I think the ultimate idea was he just didn't feel comfortable on camera, but he still wanted to have a camera presence. I think that was the idea. So, and I don't know if Lee is still. I think Lee's still around, but either way. So you can thank Lee from Still Gaming for all your VTuber wonder. He was the trendsetter a long time ago. All right, so big show today. As I look at my run sheet over. By the way, Phoenix, you're gonna be proud of me. Not one, not two, 3 monitors today.
Wow.
I know. One here, and one here. Okay.
Wow,
so
wow. All right.
I'm going to be all over the place.
I'm looking forward to it. Wow, this is exciting.
I feel kind of like I entered the Matrix.
Yeah, that's pretty much my setup. I agree. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yes. Well, if you are new, once again, hit the subscribe button. Join us, the 143,000 just normal men who have found us over on YouTube. The almost 44,000 who have found us over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. We have, like I said, a big show. We're going to be getting into a little bit more of this Pragmata stuff. We have a reaction from some creators who have been, I'll just say it's been fairly interesting to see. We're definitely going to get into the Hassan Piker side. We didn't get to that yesterday, but we're going to get into that today. And some other interesting things that have gone along with that. What are you giggling about? Oh, look, there's Phoenix. It's Vtuber Blabs has joined us.
Yeah,
How
finally
great.
taking over the show. You're now outnumbered.
Everyone is a VTuber.
Oh, no.
White over supremacy.
Let's go.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on. The worst I can do is just do visual effects like this. I'll just put a cool background behind me. Wow.
Jeebus.
No, I'm in space. Whoa.
Nice job, buddy.
The only problem I still have with mine is that she's got like a permanent she just has like this thing where she just looks off in one direction.
You're gonna be
and then-
sniffing Craig's ass any minute
Yeah, I
now,
don't like
Blabs.
this. Hang on. We'll do this. There you go.
Oh, no, it's me and me.
Oh my.
Oh, that's rough.
I need Kirsch's boobs. Where are they?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I always stare at Kirsch's tits when we do this. So,
Someone
Oh,
clip
my.
that, please. I know, it's wildly inappropriate.
I mean, she does have great tits.
Crazy. Well,
I'm not gonna comment about this.
she, she's my friend, and I'm not going to talk about that either. Well, look, we have, like I said, big show today. Oh, Phoenix, you going to flip around with Ember over there?
Yeah, I figure all the VTubers in the middle, I'm figuring.
I'm
I think that's
sorry,
it.
Ember. I'm not actually staring at your boobs. I just have this crick in my neck, okay?
All right,
It's
well,
okay.
This is great.
You're up there for a reason.
So, ladies, one of the things that we've been doing on our show, we started our a big tournament yesterday, the greatest video game franchise ever tournament yesterday. 16 different franchises matching up over the course of 3 weeks. Yesterday, we started off with quite possibly, I would say yes,
The biggest upset.
a major upset, as Mario took on Sonic. And somehow, Mario finished third place in a 1v1 matchup. Sonic defeated Mario yesterday in our greatest franchise ever tournament.
So did Xenosaga.
And Xenosaga finished second for some reason, which is just great. But so today, Phoenix, are we ready to unveil the next competition?
We sure are, Craig. This one should be a little spicy, and I don't know what the chat's going to do now. Now I'm completely, I don't know what's happening. Yesterday's such a big upset. I don't even know. Honestly, Craig, at this point, Xenosaga may even beat these two. Let's see what they are. Here we go.
Today's Side-Scroller Showdown. As the miraculous escalator falls to the sky, is Grand Theft Auto versus Halo. Holy crap. Two heavyweights. You know, Leaflet, I'm curious. Which do you prefer, GTA or Halo in this battle?
Well, I've never played GTA, but I have played Halo.
Oh, okay. So you prefer Halo.
You know, I remember those days of going to someone's house and it's like, hey, you guys want to play Halo? Capture the flag, and then you'd have to like bring multiple Xboxes and you'd have to like run a wire across the house.
Yeah, it's called a LAN party.
Yeah, good time.
Celestium, do you have any thoughts on GTA versus Halo?
Halo wins for me every single time. I was never interested in GTA, to be honest.
And Ember, do you have any thoughts on these?
Well, with GTA, I never played GTA, but I always view GTA as
The
being
real
sort of like
question we
the
need
opening.
answering, though, does Leaflet still love cocks? If
Oh,
she would
no.
like to place
What?
this 25 on her Showdown choice, be my guest.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, we'll address that in a second. Yes, Ember.
Look at Leaflet's mouth. She's
Well,
wild.
With
I mean,
GTA, I always
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna joke about it.
I always view GTA as sort of like the precursor to a lot of other games. Like I think GTA opened the door for stuff like Saints Row, Watch Dogs, and a whole other bunch of games, whereas Halo sort of opened the door for a lot of FPS games. But honestly, I think Halo is more iconic with Master Chief. With GTA, there's no real characters that kind of stand out as sort of icons in the gaming industry, and Master Chief, without question, is a gaming icon. So for me, I'd say Halo.
You know who else is a gaming icon? Chad Warden.
Hell yeah, dog.
Niggas trying to talk about about Halo 3. You know what I'm saying? Man, they best rename that shit to Galo 3. Shit, that shit is mad gay. Two niggas.
Sorry, okay, that's classic.
What the
internet. that's classic
That
internet.
was the internet
Oh my
back in
God.
the day. It was always everything was like that.
For those, I'll tell you this: those who have never seen Chad Warden, the first time you see Chad Warden in 2026, it's kind of jarring, little jarring right there.
So funny.
All right, yeah, it's spectacular. I'll tell you what, real quick, we do have some direct donations to get to. But before we do, friends, we have something actually very important to do. Very important, because if you tuned in yesterday, you would know that we want you to download Rumble Wallet. Here's the thing. We're not getting paid to do this. We should be getting paid to do this. But our goal, quite simply, is to be the most used Rumble Wallet channel on Rumble. For those who don't know, it's a way to support creators. We're going to have other ways to support stuff. But to further incentivize you to use Rumble Wallet to vote on your either GTA or Halo, we have a wheel. Phoenix, give everybody a rundown while I go to the wheel and let everybody know exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, sure. So one of the fun things now is we've got this wheel here, and you'll see a couple of numbers, 2 through 6. What those represent are multipliers. So if you use Rumble Wallet, and let's say it hits 6, for instance, anything you donate will be multiplied by 6.
Here we go. We're going to go.
I just thought the wheel was going to start talking as it has its own mic.
Hey, everybody, I'm the wheel.
I'm losing myself with this wheel.
Looks like I'm 2.
2.
The wheel of psyop.
The wheel of psyop.
It's got the spiral thing.
Yeah, I'm being hypnotized. Into,
So all Rumble Wallet donos will be 2x.
Oh, hail wheel.
Yes. So $1 is now $2. $10 is now $20. $20 is now $40. $50 is now $100. So sounds fun, huh? So you can use the QR code to download Rumble Wallet, and it's a great way. By the way, we had literally, I was told, record number of people downloaded Rumble Wallet yesterday. So hop on board and let's continue our dominance right there. We'd really appreciate it. Or you can just go to wallet.rumble.com. But we get credit when you scan the QR code, and it's really important that you do that. Okay, just letting you know it's really important. It's big for the show. Just letting you know. All right.
I'm doing it right now.
Yes, let's go.
Wait.
Download Rumble Wallet if you're based, and if you're not, well, I don't know
That's
what
right.
to say.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We'll keep track of all that. It'll show up in the Rumble chat, and we'll get on that. All right, real quick. Steph's Vibe Raider wanted to know, Leaflet, do you still love cocks?
Well, I don't have that internet company anymore. God bless.
I see. So the answer is no. Leaflet does not love cocks anymore. And Steph says, you get to choose where that goes, to GTA or Halo.
Wait.
Leaf.
Halo.
25 for Halo right there. All right, excellent. CG Hero says, give money to current year Crapcom is equivalent to giving money to a woke game like Hogwarts Legacy just to own the libs. Craig, you decide where my $10 from both donations goes. That's another one from CG Hero. I'm going to go with Halo. Halo right there. 10 for Halo. Captain Ruddy came in with 100 bits over on Twitch and also subscribed with Prime for free. That's awesome. We love when people use their free Prime subs on us over on Twitch. He said, best podcast lineup ever. That's exciting. That's good to hear. And Chief also subscribed with Prime over on Twitch. Tenarian also said, this was yesterday. I missed this. I'm sorry I missed this. Tenarian said, a few cool things about Pragmata. The whole game is on a physical disc, and it doesn't use Unreal 5. You're actually not protecting Diana. She's protecting you. She sounds like she could do a better Arnie impersonation than Blabs or Kay. That's 10 for Xenosaga. That was yesterday. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you guys for a great start to the show. We will get to all of your super chats, direct donations, Rumble rants, including this, as Guy and Hemlock came in with a $50 super chat. It says, Leaflet, Celestium, and Ember, an awesome trio. Can I get a Leaflet frog? Okay, you sure can. Look at that. Look at that frolic.
What's the mushroom Leaflet?
Yeah,
that is Amanita jacksonii, my favorite mushroom.
You zoomed out of your mind on that one. Wow, you're just running back and forth, left and right. That was crazy.
Yesterday was 420.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was.
You getting high on them doobies? Leaflet?
No, those are edible. They're delicious.
Yeah.
The only reason that
she loves the
shouldn't
edibles.
eat
You heard
them,
her first.
the only reason you shouldn't eat them is because you might die.
Well, that's a big part of it, why you should not. Yeah, absolutely. Yeti says, Side Scrollers got a cat girl before GTA 6. Subsequently, here's 10 for the series. There's 10 for GTA right there, which is great. We also have 10 coming in from Wahanamo. Says, I would like to see Maria Grace and her husband as a guest if they're not on the list.
Maria. She's my
awesome.
good friend.
We get to
Oh,
introduce
yeah,
them.
she's
Took a
wonderful.
screenshot.
I can absolutely do that. If you
I'll
want.
say this. If people in real life were as adamant about having their friends on our show as VTubers are about having their friends on our show, we would have a lot more IRL guests. But the VTubers are like, hey, get this person on. It's great. It's awesome. It does VTuber Blabs his job. Really
Blabs,
well.
blabs, blabs, blabs.
Yeah,
Maria,
hey,
Maria, Maria,
it's like a Big Bang Theory over here in my VTuber DMs.
I did a show with her last week. It was great.
We'll talk.
With Maria, I did too. I did a show with her at Celestium last week.
Oh, really?
Scenario
You're
came
an
in.
autism one.
Welcome to the special,
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. I forgot.
welcome to the special VTuber edition of girls impersonating Arnold Schwarzenegger poorly. I have high hopes that these girls can do better than their colleague Kirsha did last week. So listen, girls, do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Eh?
So
Not personal.
Oh yeah.
this is an ongoing bit with Tenarian where he's asking all of our specifically women who come on the show to do an impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger, specifically going, "Get to the chopper." So ladies, if you want to go down the line, Blabs, we'll start with you.
Okay, I'm trying to look into the camera, but I'm still off to the side anyway. Sorry, Amber. Get to the chopper! Wow!
Wow,
Not terrible.
not bad.
It was
Leaf,
something.
Oh, God.
I like the at the end of that.
Get down. Get to the chopper.
ooh, it's good.
Also not bad.
Maya took it over the top spot right there.
Yeah.
Celeste, by all means.
Get to the chopper.
Well,
All
there was
right.
that.
Yeah, she tried.
She's sick. We'll
This is
allow
good.
it.
This is good. And Ember, what about you? Let's hear you do it.
Oh no.
Get to the chopper.
You sounded like a nice school teacher
She
demanding
sounded
a kindergartner.
like Google Maps. What do you want about? She's like, get to the chopper in 5 miles.
Please get to the chopper. It's right there.
Adorable.
Golly. Dr. D is King came in with $20. Says Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Wars, and Halo Reach, along with the books up to Ghost of Onyx, are peak. GTA is overhyped and undercooked. For Halo to win something, and Marty O'Donnell for Congress. Let's go. There's 20 for Halo right there.
You know what I'd say real quick about these two?
Did you hear
I
a boot?
heard that. I
Forgot what show
You've
I'm
been
on.
getting in for too long.
Yeah. Is like, okay, so, Halo was revolutionary to an extent on console for bringing FPS to consoles, right? And multiplayer. Mm-hmm. And GTA open world. But I would argue that GTA continues to, especially we'll see what happens with 6, to evolve what open world is. And Halo has kind of fallen behind. Like, if I had to pick between the two based off of that, I almost have to go with GTA because of its relevance in still pushing that genre today. So I think that's something to factor in when obviously it's whatever personal choice you want, but factor in historically which one of these franchises also is continuing to push that genre into new territory.
It's very profound of you.
I appreciate that greatly.
That's good. Thank you very much, Phoenix,
Thank
for
you.
your input on that. Also appreciate House with a $100
Wow.
super chat.
Boobs
So-
or no boobs?
Thank you.
Let's get more frolicking, I think, today. Let's do a little let's make today a frolic day. Says Ember, this copy of Halo won't feed us down in the basement. Please, we need tacos.
Oh, I gotta make an Ember one.
Yeah,
wanna
we need
do
a
one?
number frolic.
You want me to
I
make
love
one?
that one so much.
Yes, please. Send it me a Discord.
Thank you, House.
Thank
Appreciate that.
Hey, I'll send you tacos down for the mods.
Sounds good. Let's add that to Halo right there, right off the bat. Man, what a great start to the show. Alectron says, I know that Halo is being butchered by Halo Studios, but Marty wrote the anthem for an entire generation. This one's for Marty. 10 for Halo. We have Sly Rye came in with 10, says, it was brought up yesterday. If she's okay with it, we can review Leaflet's latest music video. It's a banger. Also, throw this on Halo. As a matter of fact, Sly Rye, we'll be doing that in about 3 minutes, which is great.
Yeah.
We have
Waiting this.
Win says, use my Streamlabs in this one for Halo. I played all the Halo all the time with my big brother and cousin best brotherly moments of getting teabagged. Well, Win, I'm going to read your other one. He also says, hey, Leaflet, which is better? Hey, Leaflet, which is better? Smut Centaur Milking Farm or Ember Doyle? Just pulling your leg. Love your breeding AI song.
Thank you.
Put that $10 for Halo right there. Thank you very much, Nguyen, for that. Inhaler, thanks so much for the 500 bits over on Twitch. That's spectacular. And yeah, man, what Modest Rat came in and says, "Hey, bada bing, buenos dias, mi amichis. Can't stay for the show, so let Leaflet decide where my 10 goes. Arrivederci, amigos. Mozzarella.
Halo.
All right, 10 for Halo. Forget about it. We also have Zydo H for 20 says, this is for the true game icon rants. I mean, John Halo. All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Zydo. $20 for Halo. We also have Sigrin came in with 20. Says, instead of get to the chopper, try the lines like, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age? Or I'll be back. Thank you very much, Sigrin. Appreciate that. I think having a test sample of just get to the chopper is probably ideal, right? Just I want to be able to hear everybody do that, which is great. And we also have this from C. Thomas Peasant says, I don't know about that Amber character. She keeps dragging people into the basement and calling us strays. I should know I escaped that at last. Halo is classic. Rip Halo. Thank you very much. Amber, are there some things we need to learn about you?
I call all of my community my strays, and the basement's where I keep my mods to keep them in line.
Okay. Simulating real life. Do you put the lotion on the skin as well, or what? Like, is this...
Yeah, I shouldn't go into that.
Answer, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. we also have Shetty Doe came in with 20, says, put this on Galo. But a question for Ember, how is the Little Caesars in Canada?
It's fine. It's just fine.
You sound a little
love Little
shaky on
Caesars.
that. It's fine. It's fine. Like you're getting harassed about going to
well,
Little
it's because
Caesars.
there's no Little Caesars near where I live, and then my chat likes to tease me about the fact that I love Little Caesars, but there's none actually in the vicinity of where I live. So I have a hankering for it.
Listen, Little Caesars, extremely underrated when it comes to fast food pizza. It's spectacular. Blabs, what are your thoughts on fast food pizza?
I don't have many thoughts on it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Look at Phoenix.
It's wild, really. Hey, Blabs, I do want, before we get to hard news today, I don't know if you saw this like, I know you're a big fan of Buccees.
I like Buccees.
Did you see the new piece of wonder that's coming out of Buccees?
No.
Check this out, Blabs. I think you're going to like this. It's the Overbite from Buccees.
Oh.
This is a giant quarter pound of goodness, as it says. It is a giant...
Oh, my God.
What
I
the
got
heck?
it from Xenosaga.
God!
I'm listening to my new Chrono Trigger vinyl at work, so I'm rocking the classic RPGs.
Pallydan came in with $25 for Xenosaga today. That's excellent to hear. So thank you very much, Pallydan. Blabs, thoughts on the giant Reese's Pieces?
I would absolutely try that. I would absolutely try it. But the thing is, it would be one bite, and then I'd be dead. So, like, that's the way to go, huh? Death by peanut butter and chocolate.
Blabs, you can't just, like... I'm not going to buy that for you when you come down here for you to have a bite.
Are you kidding me? Look how much of that sugarfoot that is. There's no way I can eat that. I'm gonna die.
Phoenix, you could eat it, couldn't you?
No, he can't. Look at
I
his
could,
face is
but
repulsed.
I find that repulsive. No, I would do it, sure, but I don't like. I mean, Blabs will tell you how I make sandwiches. I do not like excess. I don't like
too much.
Cake of something in between.
Yeah, like too much cream cheese in a bagel. No, he doesn't do that.
Just a light little thin layer.
Yeah,
but I'll do it.
The thing with Phoenix, though, is it'll be like so thin of a layer that it won't be really anything on it, and it'll just be a bread sandwich. It's just two pieces of bread together. That's basically it. So, yeah.
It's very Phoenix. He's a minimalist, which I appreciate. Straight
right.
to the point.
I mean, listen, I would try a bite of it. How much does it cost?
It was between $2 and $3. By the way, for those who don't know, yeah,
that's not bad at all.
What do you mean you're gonna buy me something? You're not gonna spend $2 on your producer?
Not if you're gonna not eat, you better eat that fucking peanut butter, Blaz.
No, you feel like taking me to the ER after I die from the sugarfoot?
I want you looking like a dog going.
Oh my gosh!
No way.
No, like the dog.
Eat the elephant's foot of Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, so between $2 and $3. You can buy them online for between $4.79 and $6.
Oh my God, maybe I'll put on my throne.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Black, if you're gonna do that, you better do it on the show, right?
Then
You
buy
better-
me one.
Oh my goodness.
Put it on your throne, Blabs.
Fine.
Listen, nothing would make me happier. You put that on a throne and you get 700.
Oh my God.
Like just delivered to your house. Oh my God. All right. Let's go ahead and.
Sponsored by Buccees.
Yes. Let's do this. All right. Hey, we got a lot to get to today. We've dilly-dallied quite a bit, like a lot. But this has been fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. If you guys are, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to our channel. We are live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Kicking the shit out of the internet. It's just a great day. Hey, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Okay, so the big story the last few days has been in the video game space. It's been built around one singular game, Pragmata. And this has been really interesting to see the reaction to this. And some people have called it Dad Simulator. Some people
It's
have
like
called
Dad
it...
Mata, really, when you think about it.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Just let that one sit. It'll get funnier as the more you think about it.
I listen, I'm with you on that. I think it's really... Oh, God.
See, I told you. It's like it really just sneaks up on you.
Damn it, Phoenix, you're on fire today. It's just great. Well, Leaflet, you also created a brand new song, which I don't know if this was inspired by Pragmata or not.
I actually didn't even know that it came out when I was working on it.
So this is just a random song that you created.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have become an absolute wizard when it comes to creations with AI.
Thank you.
And we have a new video from you called Have Babies. Should we check it out?
Sure. Yeah,
Right,
it doesn't have any like DMCA or anything like that on it.
It'd be
Let's
great
go.
if she flagged you. She just stopped her second.
Immediately. Stop looking at my shit. Here we go. Okay, I'm just saying this right now, Leaflet.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most Japanese thing we've ever had on our show in the first 5 seconds.
It has English.
Kawaii.
Yeah, like it's you get slapped in the face with Japan right here. All right, let's continue. You're so happy.
That's my Oshi. I love my Oshi. She's the best. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. It's so funny. Oh, I was actually laughing at Phoenix's joke earlier. I'm sorry. That is... I mean, do we keep going or like?
Yes,
you
keep
do?
going.
You can
Okay.
if you
Okay.
want.
I'm gonna be singing this on my
He's gonna be like, fuck.
I have an I have an 18-hour drive across the country here in the next couple of days, and I'm just gonna be going fuck more. Come inside her. It's gonna, unbelievable.
Just tell everyone it's Japanese. Did you know it's Japanese? It means something else.
Can you do an English version of this from beginning to end? Because
I could actually.
Wow, this is outstanding. Is there a grand finale that we need to check out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I probably knows what that is.
Amazing.
That's wonderful.
Everyone probably knows what kind of star that is.
That's incredible.
Is this supposed to be ovaries?
No.
Just curious.
Oh my god. Everyone would know what kind of star that is.
I would have thought that would have been the egg.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a neutron star. And the reason it's a neutron star is because that's like one of the most hostile ones to live in. So like the whole idea is like in the future we'll be that cool that we'll be able to colonize a neutron star. That was like the whole ending. Is that your children will be so badass, or your children's children will one day be able to do that. That's the whole thing.
And the only way we can get there is to fuck more.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, this is a wonderful message.
Shinzo Abe would be proud.
I'm just trying to imagine. Oh, we actually have breaking news, Leaf. This is actually you've charted in Japan on the top 40 charts over there. Did you know?
Everyone in the chat is pregnant. I thought that's what you were going to announce.
That's a joke. That's a joke, right?
Yes, Leaflet. It's a joke. It's like, what?
You're about to make her day. That's so mean.
I'm making I realized that idols are very powerful. Like people love like pop idols and stuff like that. And I was like, well, it's mimetically very strong, and I can use this to kind of spread whatever mimetic message I want and infect people's minds. So I've been making a bunch of these. Did you see the school one?
Listen, I can't keep up with your AI craziness. It's spectacular. Yeah, please. This is you are the best. You are truly an artist when it comes to taking an idea and then putting it into action when it comes to AI. And your messaging. It would be amazing if that was like an IRL rapper who took that song, brought it over, and his message was fuck, come inside her and make more babies. Like I would that be a top 40 song in the United States? I mean, I don't know. But the messaging is spectacular. So thank you for that, Leaflet. I feel encouraged about society now. I also have bad news. Ember is pregnant.
Oh my gosh, what?
Abortion is for asshole. Just remember that.
Yep.
Blabs got Ember pregnant.
Sorry. It was with my eyes. I did it with my eyes. Hello.
Wow.
You have such powerful eyes, Blabs.
Thank you. I wonder what happens if I zoom in all the way. What happens? Oh yeah, I just leaned forward. Never mind. Okay. I was trying to see what I could do with Tiny. Okay, it's good.
That's what she said. That's what he said. All right, there you go.
What can I possibly do with this Tiny?
All right. Donnie says, Craig, that song exists. Read the chat. Okay, I'm reading the chat. Please let me know if that's happened. That's ridiculous and spectacular. Thank you, Leaflet. Wow, I feel so encouraged about society right now, which is great.
Good.
Ryo says, y'all are going to horny jail for this. Don't blame us. Blame Leaf. Ridiculous. We also
I have a
meme.
seasonal cell bear. I'm not worried.
Oh, interesting.
I finished the Ember for all
Yep,
I sent it to you.
I got it just now, and here is the meme real fast. If I can pull it up, there we go. When you come to Texas, I'm taking you out to eat Buccees. Buccees, right?
That's right. We're gonna get you to Olive Garden before you even know it.
Yeah, right.
What about never-ending pasta bowl though? Is that
Or hear me out. I can just do my own pasta.
That's true. They would be never-ending because it's not that expensive to make.
We're not. Leaf, we can't open up the Blabs Hates Olive Garden door again. We can't do this. We can't do this. It's not worth it.
Stop.
I've never met somebody so vehemently against food than
That's
Blabs.
right. Cultural appropriation's a real thing. Anyway, I have an Ember asset ready to go.
Oh, great. Thank you. Please.
Right now?
Yeah, play it.
Oh, okay.
That is
All right.
It's adorable. Hey, can you send one without audio though?
Oh yeah, I'll do it right now.
Thank you.
I like that while we're watching Leaf's AI creation, she's literally making more AI
right
creations.
I was working on it.
It's AI Inception, okay?
All right. Speaking of AI Inception and AI creations, have you guys followed the nonsense that's been going on with the quartering? Right. There's been a lot of we talked about it at length on the channel. Now we've gotten to the point to where the memes are rolling in and AI is taking over. And I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna take credit for the what the oranges are for meme, because that's we discovered that on our show, and that's the question that I think is the most important thing we need to know is what are the oranges for? And I'm very excited to let you know that thanks to a wonderful creator named Fear the Haggis, he has created an entire song about this. And you may notice, Phoenix, some faces that look familiar in this. Ooh. Did you know that you were a big part of creation of this?
Of course I am. Yes, 100%. No idea what you're talking about.
Let's take a look at this.
A clip, roll the clip. Wait, what are the oranges for? What do you think about that?
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 Scrolling through the feed, same clip again. Different logo slap, new intro, same trend. Cut it, grab it, flip it, brain it like it's new. Hey guys, found this thing. What do you think, dude? Reaction king with the copy paste crown. 5-minute rant, but the footage ain't is now. Thumbnail loud with the shock face grin, but the video started somewhere else again. And the chat goes wild like, wait a damn minute. Ain't that the same clip from 10 posting it? Same joke, same cut, same timing too. Just a different voice saying, what do you think, boo?
What are the oranges for?
Nobody knows, but we've seen this before. Clip gets lifted, logo gets thrown. Let's talk about it, but it ain't his own.
What are the oranges for?
Echo chamber knocking on the same damn door. What do you think? Yeah, we heard that line about 100 damn times online. Now the timeline, spicy dramas heating up. Names get dropped in the teas in a cup. Stream clips flying, call outs in the air. Everybody watching like, yo, is this fair? Keynote talk buzzing, threads going deep. Receipts get posted, nobody asleep. Some say hustle, some say nah. Internet court gonna judge that call. And the comments roll in like a tidal wave. Original credit, yeah, people crave. But the algorithm loves the same old play. Recycle, repeat, get paid, okay.
All right, so there you go. I encourage we'll let everybody check out that entire thing on the Fear the
Is that
Haggis.
Melanie Mack and Hassan?
Yeah, Melanie made it.
I've infected your timeline.
The whole Nerdrotic crew, the Friday Night Fights crew too.
Yeah, it's pretty outstanding. I think we have yes, she shows up a little bit later dancing. It's pretty fun, and it's very obviously. I did not actually produce a video for this, but it is pretty funny to say the least to see the memes that are coming out of it right here. Phoenix, congratulations on your wonderful lines.
Thank you. I think I made it. Really, when you think about it, that was the best part of that whole video. So thank you very much.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sounded great. Look good. It's good.
Thanks.
All right, excellent. We have a meme from Lex here, Blabs.
that was the meme that I showed you guys before.
Excellent. Thank you.
Did I come in twice?
Nope. Hey, Jim Farm came in with $50.
Jim
Wow.
Farm. Hi, Jim Farm.
Let's go. He says on Kick, says, may God bless y'all and have this go wherever Celeste wants it to go. Celeste, GTA or Halo?
Halo.
All right. Patriotic Gestalt came in with $50. Says, just like bacon, adding Japanese in a song makes it awesome, in my opinion. Thank you very much, Patriotic Gestalt. Appreciate your support. All right, we're going to scroll some of your supers related to the GTA versus Halo matchup on screen. But Phoenix, let's get a quick update on exactly where we're at in this intense battle.
Yikes. Here we go. It is $15 for Grand Theft Auto, and it is $35 for Xenosaga, and then in first place, $295 for Halo. This is a franchise battle.
This might be worse than the Apple versus Android.
I thought for sure. I mean,
you were gone for that one, Craig, but it was like insane, the huge difference. It was like $7 versus, I don't know, $400. So stupid.
Wow. Okay. Wow, GTA is getting its shit kicked in right now. You guys are
Again,
going in on
Xenosaga is beating the other. This is the second day in a row.
Wow. All right. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. I don't think there's an echo effect on this. I don't think there is, but I don't really care. We need to play a game. It's the hit game Sweeping the Nation. And the game is, Am I the Asshole? Okay. We played this.
Gosh.
Thank you.
We're not playing yet. Oh,
No, we're not there yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Now, there is spoilers. Some would say absolutely, right? But look, we all understand there's this culture war happening right now. People fighting for where things are. A lot of this started back in 2014. Some would say Gamergate was the originator of this, right? At least pop culturally. So as I was scrolling through X last night, I saw this headline from Fandom Pulse over here. It says, Anita Sarkeesian describes the Gamergate movement as nothing more than a backlash against an industry that was finally starting to change. Gamergate is really a sexist temper tantrum that's going after and targeting women who is trying to make change in the industry. They're attacking anyone who supports women. This statement not age well, as it's become obvious that the industry was trying to force out gamers. Now, most people will not get to this third line here. They see this. Anita describes Gamergate as in current text. This is how Anita Sarkeesian describes this. So I was like, wow, that's kind of an odd thing for Anita Sarkeesian to say just randomly on a Monday afternoon. So I was like, when did she say this? And I do this all the time when I see quotes attributed to people. And I am not an Anita Sarkeesian fan by any means, right? I think she's done irreparable harm, not just to gaming, but to society as a whole. But when you actually do a little research, you see that this post was from, she said this 12 years ago in 2014, right here. So am I the asshole for pointing out that this is strictly rage baiting here? And it just seems like it's an incredibly slow day for Fandom Pulse. And if you're going to pull this out, this is clearly just trying, it's either extremely desperate to try to get some clicks, or you literally have nothing to talk about. I don't know. Am I the asshole here for pointing this out? Because some people said hey, I wouldn't be surprised if she said this today. But my thing is she didn't say this today. She said it over a decade ago. And I'm not saying that she wouldn't say this today, but have a little context here. Am I the asshole?
No.
No.
I don't think so, no.
No, I don't think so at all. I think this is just a desperate attempt to try and, reignite the whole thing about women in gaming and the current backlash that's happening in gaming right now, where gamers are saying we want attractive people, especially women, in our games, whereas the gaming industry is trying to push the opposite. And I think this is trying to rage baiting to try and ignite that whole firestorm again. And maybe try to turn the tide and say, oh, you're the asshole because you want attractive women in games. And it's not going to work because gamers vote with their wallets and gamers want pretty girls in their games. They don't want ugly trolls.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the most, like, you say that, and it's one of the most obvious statements ever, right? That people like looking at attractive people. It's amazing, right? I don't know how people decide they like to watch our show or whatever, but for some reason, people like to look at attractive people. So having attractive video game characters is a big win when it comes to this stuff and this idea of objectifying women. But I just saw this and I thought, wow, that's pretty desperate, right? And I think that if you're going to be taken seriously, you can't be pulling things out from a decade ago just for the idea of a few clicks on X or a few clicks on your website. And if you want to be taken seriously, like, not to say that Phantom Pulse hasn't done good work in the past, but I'm saying just in general, if you want to have any sort of a reputation towards, you can't just throw this shit out there and hope that it drives a few clicks to your website. It's, I don't know, it just seemed very desperate to me there. And I guess the best way I can say it is do better. Do better. No. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm not the asshole. So that's a big win right there. Thank you for that. We have Verbose Bard says, Halo, can't wait for the leftists. Can't wait for the Leaflet, Amber, Celeste, and Powder J-pop concert. I got to be honest, I would love to see a leftist Amber and Celeste J-pop concert, just personally. Thank you so much, Verbose.
Leftlit got some fan art the other day.
What's that?
Leftlit got some fan art the other day. I saw a music video with Leftlit. Do you know Leftlit?
Is this
It's
your
my
alter ego?
alter ego.
Oh, that's excellent. Does she have crazy blue hair? Oh, sorry.
It's called, actually.
Leftlit kind of cooked me when we did our like mock debate. Like, what was it, a week
Yeah, we did
ago?
a mock debate.
That was
Celestium
honestly
versus
scary
Leftlit.
for the little bit that I've watched.
You guys are silly. I love it. All right, let's go here next. We're going to go to this story about, Amber, you're actually going to lead this because I don't know enough about this. So fill me in. What's this deal with Kodiak versus Vex? These are two VTubers. I know we have a lot of VTuber fans watching today. So catch me up and tell me why this is important.
Well, first and foremost, when we say Vex, it needs to be clear this is not talking about the VTuber Vexoria the Sun Eater. It's she is not involved in this in any way. The VTuber in question is named Vex Milk, and the other VTuber is Kodiak. And apparently, what happened is Vex supposedly received an email from Kodiak, and you have it on the screen there. It's scroll down a little bit, and in this email you have Kodiak's real name. The email address is actually not his. It is a spoofed email address, and you can see in the body of the email there is some very disgusting things being said. And basically, as a result of this, someone at this point, it is not known whom. There is suspicions that it may be someone of either Vex herself or someone from her community. Not substantiated, no evidence to support that yet, but someone contacted Kodiak's place of work multiple times and issued a complaint citing this email that he is essentially SAing women online. And the end result is Kodiak was fired from his job because of this. And so now he is out of a job, and the Vex person basically eventually she took the post down where she put him on blast with this fake email that did not come from him saying all sorts of terrible things. She took it down, but now the community at large is looking at Vex and her community as going after Kodiak for no reason. He had done nothing, and essentially doxing him and causing this VTuber to lose his real life job. To my understanding, like, he's not a full-time streamer. He would rely upon this daytime job for income, and he now no longer has that income because someone doxed him, did false allegations against him, and caused him to get fired. So it is just an absolutely horrible situation all around, and kind of just shows how toxic people are in some of these communities, which, I mean, Vex kind of fostered this with past posts that she's made, and there's stuff going on with her with Advanced GG, with where she was like calling out Revan Straub back when Revan Straub had to deal with that nonsense with Advanced GG. And there's a lot of people looking hard at her of she should suffer, she should be looking at some consequences if she is at least partially, if she was the one involved in this happening. I do know that Kodiak said on his stream that he has retained an attorney, keeping the rest of it close to his chest because obviously he doesn't want to spoil any case that he may be bringing up. But it's just it's a horrible situation all around. It kind of just showcases why, especially as VTubers, we really need to maintain our personal security and not let not keep out too much information, because stuff like this happens. Someone doesn't like you, or someone just wants to basically troll you and be an asshole, and they can effectively destroy your life, which is what happened to Kodiak. And it just it deserves a little bit more attention because of how heinous the action has been.
Okay, so allow me to let me just kind of recap what I'm hearing here. Beef online between two creators. One of the creators says they didn't reach out, but more or less someone in their audience may have potentially reached out to the other creator's actual IRL job. And then in turn, that IRL job fires them for allegations, not even like substantiated allegations, right? These are just things that somebody said maybe possibly happened.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Correct. Yeah. It's, it is. There's no evidence to basically any evidence of who actually facilitated these false allegations would come through a discovery if any case is brought by an attorney. It is suspected that there's one particular individual that may, no evidence, but may. It's just there's a lot of circumstantial evidence surrounding this. It's kind of like what we've seen with the quartering, where someone said, where someone says something, I'm going to do X, and then a day or two later, X happens, and then the person goes, oh no, it wasn't me. But it's like we're seeing the circumstantial evidence where it's like, okay, this can't be a coincidence. And the person in particular who had spoken to Vex on through Twitter posts and said, I've got this person's job information. Do you want me to pull the trigger on this one? And then later, after everything blows up and Vex starts backpedaling because she's receiving so much backlash from posting everything in this, the other person that had been speaking to her, which I think is in one of the tweets that I sent to Blabs, that person has since basically wiped their entire social platform, or wiped their social presence. They told they were part of Vex's Discord. They said, go ahead and ban me from the Discord. I'm deleting my Twitter account. I'm basically disappearing online. And I'm sorry, that's not the actions of a person who has nothing to hide. And it's just, again, it's all circumstantial. There's no, as of yet, concrete evidence. But I'm sorry, it's way too similar to what we have seen happening in regards to the quartering recently, that this kind of stuff is just becoming way too prevalent in the online space, where people are, because someone says something you don't agree with, that now you're going to destroy their livelihoods and their lives. And it's disgusting. It's honestly very disgusting.
Well, this goes back to, I think, what Phoenix has talked about many, many times, is the idea that we are drastically underestimating the hate and vile that these people have for your ideas and you thinking incorrectly according to them. And they will go to no limits to destroy you. And ultimately, they want you dead. They want your livelihood gone, as you see in an instance like this. I don't know either of these creators. I've never heard of either of them, and that's okay, right? But I do know that the idea, and by the way, this guy should probably, this idea of getting fired for somebody just sending an email saying, hey, did you hear what this guy maybe possibly said online, or he's harassing somebody? There's so many layers to that, that I think is so unbelievably wrong. The idea that you could be fired for simply an accusation of something.
Do we have proof of that? I'm just curious. Is there actual proof that he got fired from a job?
So
Kodiak said it on his stream. He related it on stream.
So I I'm mutuals with Kodiak, and obviously I don't have anything against him, but I would just caution because we don't have like evidence that he actually got let go, and obviously he can cross out his name and whatever. I would take it with caution. Not saying that he didn't or did, but you know, evidence is always nice
Sure.
about these things.
Of course.
I was wondering because then like if there was proof of it, then yeah, it makes it like.
I said this before the show, but man, I don't know how y'all do this. Like the idea, it seems like the VTuber fandom extremely passionate, but also very like at times vile, right? Like it's very tribal, and it seems tribal. Like I don't think I've ever heard of somebody that thinks centrist or right going out of their way to try to get somebody fired for you know, an allegation or creating an allegation out of that. Maybe it's happened. I don't know, but I've just never seen that.
I think it's very few in comparison to the people who are like on the left or claim to be liberal or whatever. And I mean, I've been following Kirsha and Leaflet for like a while. I remember when Kirsha got her drama and she basically had to flee her home because of people. And if you have any sort of wrong think, you're basically casted out of the space. Like she can't go to Offkai. I don't think Rev and Straub can either. I don't think any of us here can actually even go to, you know, big VTuber events like that because we're seen as a problem and will affect their bottom line. So we have to make our own thing, honestly.
Well, the problem is a lot of these companies and like these groups like Offkai and, you know, just random companies. Like, you had the same thing happen with like Makeshift, right? Is like these people will do whatever they can. They'll complain and they'll make a big fuss about it, and then these companies basically overestimate their power, and then buy into them because they're afraid. But they don't understand that the instant you do that, you're their bitch now. The moment you say like, okay, well, I'm gonna remove. And the thing is like, you know, I've had conversations with these people, and it's like, well, I don't really have a problem with you, but you know. That's, you know, it is what it is. They're getting mad. I'm like, you do understand that if you do this, you're their bitch forever, basically, because this doesn't end with me. Like, you think this ends with me? It doesn't. It's the next person and the next person and the next person, and you're in this forever in this cascade of being like their bitch.
Well, I'll say this: you talk about building.
Like you saw this with Nike.
Oh yeah,
with Nike, they had the same thing happen recently where they had an advert that people started, you know, screaming about it, and then they took that down, and so Nike basically just signaled to the entire world, well, if you don't like something that we say or something that we do, just complain about it online en masse, and we'll immediately bend the knee. It doesn't matter if you're a paying customer or not.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about creating alternatives. That's something that is literally like in our mission statement here with Side Scrollers. Like we want to create alternatives. And I will tell you this. I've had multiple conversations with VTubers. Like I said, I am such an idiot when it comes to the VTuber space, but I do know events. And I've had multiple conversations with people saying, you guys got to do a VTuber event. You guys got to do a VTuber con, right? Because you mentioned Offkai, right? And I've had several people reach out and say, hey, I would love to help with that. And where we lack in the expertise from that perspective, we have expertise in an events perspective. So maybe that's something we pursue moving ahead, because it seems like there's a giant opportunity there. Yes, Phoenix.
How does that work?
So Leaflet, I'll actually let you describe that, because you when it comes to VTuber events.
Well, I mean, it would be like, I suppose, like an entire convention would be like, just if that's the idea. I don't know the idea that you're having, but Offkai is a convention.
Mm-hmm.
If you're planning on doing something like that, it's not too bad. You just have to have good internet. That's it. If you can have good internet, like good stable internet, at least like on your end, then you can use that to just basically VTubers from all around the world can connect to it. And then so you would have events like meet and greets. I think they do concerts, and then most of it is, again, it's virtual, right? So you don't have to, you just play a video or something like you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
edited video.
It's the physical space. I don't understand how it would work, but I mean, I could certainly make an event feel really big and large and have VTubers on there, you know, similar to what we've kind of done, but just on a bigger scale than our little VTuber gameplay segments that we'll do every once in a while. That's something that I can absolutely help out with virtually.
If I can add to this, if you guys were to ever do something like physical, because Leaf, I know you've been with Mosobox. They might be a good person to maybe talk to and bring on. But they sell like merchandise for VTubers, and they give them like a portion of the sales that they make when they go to these cons. I know FaceCon is going to be a big thing this year. I don't know. Face Connect is one of the bigger, VTubing agencies here in the West, and they're gonna have meets and greets, like Leafly mentioned, concerts. Artist alleys are a really important part to have people selling their work. You can sell tables to them, so you can make a little money there, and food and stuff, you know. But if it's virtual, I mean, there's probably a way to have like virtual rooms where people can go and meet VTubers and still maybe even have artists link their shops or something. So it might be interesting.
One of the cool things, real quick, like Rumble Studio is something that I've actually been really excited about. Is they just, or they're in the process of, I don't know exactly, but the Rumble Studio I think now has a feature where you can have call-ins and it like actually queues them up and stuff like that. If you were to take something like that, again, I'm talking virtually here, and have a big VTuber event, and maybe people can call in and stuff like that, and actually talk with them. I think something like that could also be fun. Again, I'm thinking virtual level here. Greg, I don't know if you're thinking actual physical space.
I'm thinking physical. Yeah,
physical.
I'm thinking physical. Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely. Because I've had that conversation as well.
We can do a VR chat con, maybe? BTW, I'm really happy that you guys expand to include to these great Vtubers. So this $25 is for celebration. I'll let Vtuber Blabs to choose what she wants.
Vtuber Blabs, you get to choose what where this goes. GTA or Halo? Go GTA.
No, I'm gonna go vote for Halo.
It is an ass kicking right now. Awesome. Well, I listen, that's a conversation we're gonna have. Like I said, we are all about alternatives. We will absolutely be doing live events moving ahead. But because of the things that we talk about here, as far as the insanity of the other side, the detractors, when you do an event like that, the cost is exponentially more because you have to have let's just say let's just say we were doing an event and that event was going to cost $10,000. Well, not anymore, because now we have to have security everywhere, and security has to be is an exponential cost for that much more. So that $10,000 event now costs $30,000, right? Because of that event. Well, and that $200,000 event now costs $400,000 because you have to have, if you're going to have that big a scale, so these are all things that unfortunately we have to think about, and making sure that everybody is safe when it comes to these things. And honestly, that sucks because it does cost more to produce the exact same event because of those additional costs. That sucks, but we got to do it. We're creating alternatives here.
It's kind of crazy because like while we were talking about this, I literally just got news that I was getting brigaded for some convention stuff, and I might not be able to do that anymore.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I just found out about it like literally right now.
Wow. Is it because of the way you think, and you think people should fuck and come inside
No,
her?
it wasn't because of that in particular, but basically
Okay.
a bunch of VTubers don't like me, and they're basically saying that they're gonna boycott events if I'm there.
Right.
And yeah,
And that's just it. Like, you have to be boycott proof. You have to be cancel proof. And that's what we're building here, which is good. An ecosystem for people to not be able to be canceled. That's the goal.
I'm just so annoyed because like I didn't like. I don't know. It's just very annoying.
In a
Go ahead.
perfect world, I'm sorry, continue, Leaf.
No. That's all.
You sure?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, I would love for, in a perfect universe, all of us that are outside the norm there, those that are rejected from the normal entertainment sphere, I would love for us all to somehow like band together and create some kind of mega event where we all just we all agree, whatever, even if we don't like each other, whatever, but we all have the same goal. We come together, we make a big convention or some kind of event together, and we try to make that annual or something.
Phoenix, you are preaching to the fucking choir, right? And I have had this exact same conversation with, I don't know, a dozen or so creators, and their response is all the same. I'm fine doing it on my own.
I actually have something to say in regards to that, if
Yes,
that's
Leaf.
okay.
Yes, of course.
So when I was originally talking to one of my partners about this, and they were saying, oh, there's all this like negative like backlash against you. Like, I'm not going to name any names, right? Yet. I will if it comes to it. But basically, like they're saying like, oh, there's all this backlash. All these people like don't like you, and people are threatening things, and like people are very, very upset at me. And he told me, well, like we might have to like do something. I said, listen, man, like, I've known you for so long, and I get it. And like, I have no hard feelings, but I need you to understand that if you do this, it's my moral imperative to destroy you.
Right.
It's my moral imperative to do everything in my power to destroy everything that you're about. And I think that like, we need people to have that mentality, because the thing is like, we're not the aggressors here, right? Like if somebody wants to go out there and say like, free Palestine or, LGBT, LMNOP, I don't care. I literally don't care. Like if they want to be on the same platform as me, they want to have the same like, partnerships as me. I literally don't care. I don't care. You can believe what you believe. I'll believe what I believe. That's not how they operate though. They want you destroyed. And like, I know I'm getting a little bit emotional here, but like, I'm just so fucking pissed. I'm so tired just because I'm not the one that's being intolerant.
Leaflet,
It's
and to
them.
a degree SS, Celestium, and Ember 2 have all inspired me to become a content creator. It's time I stepped up as well, so be it. You all have fun, but all of you have said what we say matters, with no further gain as Halo.
Lord Warchild, thank you very much for that support in the middle of Leaflet's incredible rant.
Seriously, though, we have to destroy them. Like every single person that does this, we have to destroy them, because if we don't destroy them, then they gain power using them. Now they belong to the people that are they belong to our enemies. So we have to do it.
Yeah, it just takes time, money, and resources. That's it. And we are so far behind when it comes to that, because they have a stronghold of literally every little bit of entertainment, and it's our job to create alternatives. Once again, create alternatives. That's it. That was Lord Warchild right there with $50 for Halo right there. Thank you so much, Lord Warchild. By the way, I have paused the all text to speech. I paused them, so but I'll make sure they play at the tail end of the show.
If you ever need me to turn off the audio, I can also do that too. If you ever need
No. I have it paused right now, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Kodiak, thank you very much for subbing tier 1 over on Twitch. Captain Ruddy came in, says he says that there's no guarantee that people you hire for security will actually do their job. Looking at you, Twitch. That's true. We also have Captain Ruddy says with 200 bits for Halo, so that's $2. Is more fun to play. GTA hasn't had consistent main characters throughout the run. Master Chief has been the mainline game since the very first game, correct? And give it up for this nickname is Taken, who subbed tier 1 over on Twitch. Appreciate that, guys. And Tznarian came in with 10, says, to be fair, far from me to defend Fandom Pulse, but the point was about how Sarkisian's statement aged. So it seemed like an old quote made sense. I love all the 5 or the 6th gen GTA games. With that said, Xenosaga. Thank you very much, Denarian, for that.
How much was that for?
10 for Xenosaga.
Okay.
All right. I love it. And I think that the whole point of that entire conversation, starting from the beginning, is that we have to create alternatives. We have to be uncancelable. We have to not fear getting canceled, because they have to know that they cannot cancel us. And I think the one thing that we've seen over and over again is anytime there's a cancellation, it blows up in their face, right? We see this all the way back to the second episode of our show, and we had Kara Lynn on. Kara got fired from Limited Run Games for following Libs of TikTok, if my memory serves correct. Is that right, Vtuber Blabs?
That is.
Yes, she got
and then
fired.
And legacy stuff too.
Yeah, she got fired for that. And then she has no idea what she's going to do. She ends up at Ripperverse for 3 great years. And now she's off doing her own thing, creating. Like, fucking A. That's, you have to be uncancelable. And you cannot fear these people at all. Give it up for Iron Bear, who says, Halo, easily. I never played GTA. It's definitely not my thing. Glad to see my favorite Oshi, Celeste, the Bean General on this show again. You go, girl. Thank you, Ember, for your autism awareness post on X. You're very sweet.
No, I love Iron Bear. Thank you, Iron
You.
Bear.
Yeah,
also-
he is great.
Talbot says, my body is ready for your based convention. Put this towards the obvious best game, Angel Sword, Illyrian Chronicles Tabletop RPG. Online for free or join the paid Patreon campaign. Oh, thank you, Talbot.
Links are down below.
That's right. We also have Elsie came in with $12.01. Very specific. Says, after seeing the video, I now have something to put on my leaflet Xenosaga, of course. Okay. Thank you for that, Elsie. Appreciate that. It goes towards Xenosaga. We also had this come in just now. It says, Roddy Man for 20 says, false allegations are the main reason I recorded all my interactions with female junior NCOs that wanted to see me in my office. Celeste, thanks for being so wholesome. My little nephew loves your videos. You choose which game. Celeste, that's very nice. Celeste, you don't plan on making any AI videos about sex, do you?
No, I don't plan on doing that.
Okay. Ronnie, that's good. That's okay then. That's good. Just want to be mindful of Ronnie's little nephew. So where would you like that to go, Celeste?
Halo.
All right. And Fat Boy came in with 20, says leaflet on the warpath. Ember's little scene needs a whip, though. Hey, Ember, to the franchise of your choice as a fellow Highlander 2 fan. Ember?
I'm not a fan of Highlander 2. I think it's terrible. Go for Halo.
All right, 20 for Halo. Phoenix, let's get a quick update. I feel like this is a shit kicking.
Yikes. I didn't catch how much. Do you remember what that last one was for Xenosaga? Because that's going to be funny. Remember how much that was?
From Elsie as $12.01 or $12.10.
Okay.
The calculation is happening.
Okay, got it. All right, so here we go. It is $45 for Grand Theft Auto. But the big contender here, $82 for Xenosaga. And then $565.96 for the Halo franchise.
Yikes. Sorry. Thank you, Hassan. That is, yes, in any case, that's a shit kicking today. A quick reminder that with the wonder that is our Rumble wheel, you can actually go and we are 2 times. If you use, if you support with Rumble Wallet, you get double the value. So $10 equals 20. 20 equals 40 and so forth and so on. Maybe then you can double up on what's going on with GCA over there. God rest in peace. Just that's ridiculous. All right. Let's go and move on. I wanted to talk about this insanity here, which has just been silly. So the Pragmata story is really, really fun. This is a game that has sold over 1 million copies in 2 games. This has been super duper viral. Capcom's latest IP, brand new IP. Everyone's loving it, except those who aren't, which we talked about this briefly yesterday, but we didn't get to Hassan Piker and his thoughts on this. First and foremost, did you notice that there's a camera just on Kaya over here? Kaya the dog. It seems like he's really actually truly spotlighting her up here with an actual spotlight, which is amazing. Let's hear what he had to say about this, because when it comes to this game, like I said, it's been one of those things that has been very very interesting to see the reaction to when it's called a dad simulator.
What is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making 1,000 people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. Your job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. It's out already? Is it good? Isn't this like Death Stranding? In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the 2 of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I mean,
let's just be really honest. This is spectacular. Like truly spectacular, his ability right here. All you unfuckable losers out there, just great. Going straight.
These are the nice guys, by the way, that are super tolerant of people.
Yeah, this is the guy who it's all about the tolerance, right? All about them tolerance. Yeah. So all you unfuckable losers out there, listen up.
Always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something, and you fucking freaked out about that, that makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about.
Think about what he's saying here.
I have so many things, yeah.
Yeah, me too, man.
He's insulting his own audience.
Sure. Phoenix, go ahead, buddy.
There's too much to say. For
No,
one, I
there's
don't
not.
even know what the fuck he's saying because, like, so that's, I mean, one of the amazing things about art and entertainment is that it can inspire you to do better or to do great things. So if your life apparently is not being with the opposite sex, whatever, and this game makes you want to have a family, wonderful. Maybe that'll push you to maybe be a little bit more extroverted and try and find someone or go online and try and meet someone there. And then maybe that builds towards having a family. Like, I don't understand. It's like, welp, you're not that. So go fuck yourself and only think about Cheetos until you're dead. I don't understand that argument. And then I have much more to say once it's all done. But
You know
that's
what this
what I'm
is?
confused about.
You know what this is, Phoenix? This is like fractal wrongness. It's like wrong in so many ways. It's like unreal. Like, it's like the entire thing is like, it's like wrong compounded upon wrong. It's like the entire premise is just so, it's so fucked up. It's like, how could you be any less wrong about everything? It's unreal.
Think about this idea. He's like, listen, all you fat guys out there, all you fatties, don't ever even think about trying to lose weight because it's never going to happen out there, right?
My other thing is that the birth replacement rates, especially in like Western countries, is below replacement levels. Or like, do they? Okay, I don't want to get too conspiracy theorist here, but you know, there's a certain group that may end up replacing us in the very near future. So I don't know. Hassan seems like he might be part of that group.
Well, okay, think about what if he said, I like to play the replace this game, right? And let's replace everything he's saying about gamers, but to men who want to be women, right? Like, he could say the exact same, listen, all you fuckers, right? If you just obsess about this constantly, you're never going to do it, right? Then he would just be flamed constantly. But let's see what else he has to say.
That's what I mean. It's so dumb on so many levels. It's like, you know, people play games, right? So they can experience things that they couldn't experience. You know, it's like the whole point, right?
Right.
What are you talking about?
That's pretty much the entire premise of video games right there, is to do things that you necessarily can't do. Like, hey, just because, hey, you're never going to be a pirate. Never play Sea of Thieves, you fuckers. All right. You're never going to be an assassin.
No.
Don't play Hitman or Assassin's Creed. You're never going to be an NFL player. Don't play Madden. And for God's sakes, you're never play FIFA because you're never going to be a professional soccer player, you fucking asshole. Right. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Let's see what else he has to say here, because I feel like Phoenix is about to blow up.
But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
Why?
Why? Exactly. That's a great question. Why would you not? By the way, riveting content.
There's more entertainment than
Also,
dogs sleeping with the spotlight.
Right.
I will say, Japanese game, putting a child in there, you're playing with fire. Okay,
good.
Don't get mad at me for saying this.
I definitely have something to say about that.
All right, let's go and finish this
Me
up.
too.
And then we'll let
Me
you go.
too. Oh, I have so
Any
much to say about
Japanese
that.
game, you put like a child. It's a little. It's gonna invite maybe the worst possible fandom. You know, I know it's not like that. I'm sure the game is not like that, but there will be people who take it like that.
All right.
Okay, can I just say two things real quick?
Yes, Phoenix, by all means.
So number one, just based off of that point, right, which is, it's not even a point. Well, then let's go to his side. If you were to put that's to say then, well, we shouldn't put a pride flag in a game because of what people may do to it with a mod, for instance, where they may damage it. Or if you put a gay pride parade in a game, you shouldn't do that because of what the people may do to it. That wasn't what the intention of the game makers was. So who gives a shit? So that point is retarded and stupid and should be nullified. The next thing I would like to say is it's a comment that I wrote to it, and I think it really best summarizes everything about my opinions on Hassan. Here I go. Hassan wasn't born from a vagina. He was a pustule slug that wiggled his way out of an unwashed asshole. When his mouth isn't full of piss-colored commie semen, he manages to gurgle up dry mucus loads of wisdom like this. His opinions are about as good as a colostomy bag sitting, fermenting, and rotting under a hot summer sun. He is the mold that sprouts spores on a forgotten loaf of shit. I hate this man. He's an idiot. This whole thing wasted everyone's time. The guy is a fucking moron. And everyone that watches him, equally, that message is also for them in what worthless bags of shit they are. Thank you.
Fractal wrongness, man. He's so wrong on so many levels. It's just unreal.
You know,
I think there's actually more happening here because with not just Hassan, but all these people that we've seen online, commentators, Twitter users, whatever, that are basically espouting the same thing that he does, where because Pragmata has this child character in there that, generally speaking, people fall in love with and is encouraging people to have children now. Everyone that's like saying, oh, she's PDF bait, and they're going along that vein, they are projecting so freaking hard for one of my personal opinion, one of two reasons. Number one, they don't want their computers checked, which all means that they should have their computers checked. Or number two, these are people that grew up in not loving homes. They did not have a loving father figure like you see in Pragmata. And just like seeing a game where you have a father figure that is tender and loving and paternal to a female child character, they look at that and it triggers them like, I didn't never receive that when I grew up. I had a bad childhood, so I hate anything that's displaying a good childhood, and I have to attack it. And it's honestly disgusting, and those people need help. They need to get themselves tracked.
Preach. Yes. It comes down to people with daddy issues.
Yeah, pretty much.
1,000%. You know, Phoenix, while you were describing spores of mold on bread, I just did a quick. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I misheard you. I was busy doing research over here. He mentioned the idea of a Japanese game featuring children in it and how it could bring out all the weirdos and such. So I thought to myself, what are some other Japanese games that feature children in it? Here's some noticeable games that were Japanese that featured children as main characters or main side characters, including Earthbound, right? Earthbound's a pretty big one. Oh, Pokemon's a pretty big one. The Legend of Zelda features a child in that game, right? Final Fantasy, specifically 3, Breath of Fire, Dragon Quest, Ico. Go down the list. There are tons of games that feature children in them. Klonoa, Dark Cloud, Persona, right? Go down the list, and that logic is so broken, Leaflet, like you were saying. It's just so what'd you say? Fragmented?
Fractal wrongness.
I don't even know what that means, but it's right. Which I wanted to point this out, and this is what you talk about people with daddy issues. People have been reacting to this clip pretty consistently over the last day or so, and we were going to talk about it yesterday, but I'm glad we held off because as Smash JT was reacting to this yesterday, something really interesting happened. And I think just further pushes home the idea of what these people will never have.
Like, that's precisely what your life is about. But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me because.
Speak of the angel. How are you doing? Can I have a big hug?
Yeah.
Mwah. How you doing?
Good.
What's up? Oh, hold on. I need to full screen this. Hold on. Man, this is good timing. We were just talking about you. Well, not really, but
Okay, so I made
They can't see you.
flower.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love that. I can have this?
Yeah. And fortune teller.
Oh, it says this is just like the game. Look, she maybe it says to Dad from Andrea. I did not tell you to do this. You just did this on your own. Yeah. Thank you.
Dad,
oh my God.
Fortune tellers like origami I used to make?
Uh-huh.
Look it, I made this from Mother.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, one sec. Wait, one.
That's amazing. Does it go with like a rhyme or a poem when you do the 1, 2, 3, 4?
You gotta pick one and then usually they have like colors and numbers and then you go, okay, what number? And then
2.
And then 1,
okay.
2.
Aww.
You pick another one and then that's your fortune when you unfold it. Wait, here it tells you your fortune, but I had no fortunes.
Not yet. You have to add those. That's amazing. I love this so much. Oh my goodness.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That right there is what he will never have. And these people complaining, that right there is why you're a dad, why you're a parent. For that 1 minute of them coming in and sharing things, the little bit of art that they do, that is why you're a parent. And I want to point, I have 2 daughters. I want to point this out. This is one of those things on the back here. All of these cards, each one of these cards he puts up if he hits his goals, right? These are worth hundreds of dollars. He put the art on top of that, right? And I think he may not have meant it, but the symbolism there is that her artwork is worth more than any amount of dollar that he could receive. And that is priceless to him. And as a dad who's received that artwork, I 100% agree. And I think that's one of those things that you see something like that happen as a dad. I can relate to that. It's the best. And that is what these people will never have. And I thought that was really profound that it just so happened to happen at that moment. What do y'all think?
I think instead something that they'll never have, and they're angry about it. They see the joy that children can bring into their lives, like we just saw with Smash JT. We saw how dearly he loves his daughter, how much his daughter loves him, and I think it infuriates them and it angers them, and they lash out because they know it's something that they can't have. They hate that, and because they can't have it, they don't want you to have it either.
I have in my office at my house, I have my set behind me, and then I have on the other side of my camera, I have pictures of me coaching kids soccer, youth teams. I have artwork from my daughters and stuff like that, things that they have made for me over the years that I find like really valuable to me personally. That mean nothing to anybody else, but they mean something to me, right? That they put the effort in to do, and like that stuff is priceless. And when you see these people who are coming out saying, talking about just this idea that being a dad or like not striving to be a father is I don't know, just the whole thing is so flawed because they never experienced it and they have no idea what it's like. And I know that we have thousands of people watching now, right? And we probably have hundreds of dads who have felt exactly what Smash felt, and that is you could offer them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I guarantee they wouldn't trade that hug or that picture for that money because it's invaluable to them, and that's what the joy of being a dad is. It's the best. It is truly the best, which is great.
And it's painful, honestly, as someone who's like Gen Z, that we were sold a lie, right, to go to work or to treat men badly. And now we're in a situation where, people are increasingly becoming part of the LGBT, or they don't want to have kids, or men have checked out of dating. And it's really hard when you're like a woman who's looking, for marriage. And most guys don't want to deal with it because they're going to lose. And it's like, motherhood, fatherhood is one of the biggest blessings that God has given us, if not like the biggest calling. And it I don't know, it just breaks my heart because I want to be a mom in the next couple of years. And just seeing people, freak out over this. Like, children aren't this curse. Being in a healthy married relationship isn't a curse. Like, my parents never got married, and I know that affected me for my relationships later down the line. Like, children deserve a mom and a dad who loves them and cares about them so much.
Well, it's been interesting to see the reaction to this. And look, we're friends. I'm a big fan of Pop Culture Crisis, PCC, but I think it is important to kind of point out this tweet from Mary, who's one of the hosts over there with Brett. Great folks over there. Mary said, lots of strange and by the way, Mary's getting just flamed for this right now. This has several million views on it. Yeah, 2.5 million views. She said, lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way that childless women have maternal instincts. We observe this even in a little way girls play versus little boys. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kid pics in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of its own lineage, he is likely a predator. And
yikes.
Yeah. And he'd be taking the feminist, radical, gender abolitionist position to protest any of the above points. This should explain why a dad simulator game marketed to mostly childless men gives me the creeps here. And Mary has had some good takes. This is not one of Mary's best takes.
Yeah, ouch, Mary. Love you, Mary. But that if just a couple little word choice differences there, and it wouldn't have been so harsh. But respectfully disagree with that.
Yeah, she continued, says, to those denying biology here, would you hire a male babysitter? You meet your kid's kindergarten teacher and it's a dude. How do you feel about that? What do women have that men don't? Are we beginning to understand each other now? Men aren't women. None of this is a knock against men. It's just true. Here, ladies, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Thoughts on this statement, just in general.
I have the issue with her saying it's not a knock against men, because she literally just said in her previous post that, any child, or excuse me, any man that wants to, quote, possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he's likely a predator. So she just basically just did a whole bunch of double talk of saying, oh, I'm not against men, but if you feel like paternal-esque type feelings towards a child, as in you want to care and protect that child, it doesn't matter. You feeling that way towards a child, in her eyes, labels her as a predator. I'm sorry, that's disgusting to say that about men in general. It's absolutely disgusting to have that viewpoint.
This is way off base, personally. Just the idea that, look, is there truth in the idea that oftentimes men don't have, quote unquote, baby fever? Sure, absolutely, right? But the idea that men don't gush over cute kids in public, are you kidding me? Dude, like, you ever, like, one of the first things that they may not be like, oh, but one of the things that men do is show off their kids to their buddies, right? It's look at what she did. And you know what? There's different phases in your life, right? Phases as you grow. All of a sudden, your friends are getting married. All of a sudden, your friends are having children. And you know what? You go through these phases with these various friends in your life. And it's important because these babies, these children are now part of your life as well. So you want to know what's happening. And you may not be like, oh, it's the cutest baby in the world and doing things like that. But you still have a vested interest in them, and you want to see them succeed because ultimately you want to see your friends succeed at being parents and seeing those children grow, right? So it's not like the gushy, but they still very much share experiences about their children all the time.
I also think it's sexist to say that men only want children for their lineage. So sure, that might be a part of it, but any father who loves their children, they're gonna love that child. They might be a little more strict and disciplined because that's how men are, but that doesn't mean that they don't love their child. Men and women show their love differently, but it's complementary. Like, it works together. You're supposed to have that balance, but that doesn't mean that they don't fawn over their own kids. It may not be like a woman, but they don't have to be like a woman. Why do they need? There's this feminization of men that just kills me, and I can't stand for it anymore. It's so annoying.
Well, this has been ratioed the fuck, and and also community noted, because it's just not factual right here. People have responded here. Ricky Berwick says, "I guess you aren't a fan of this movie, then." Obviously with Mike and her. And Reddit Lies came in and says, "If I don't know anything about men except for what other women have told me," was a post. So Savvy actually came in a little bit more. I can't even say these words on YouTube, otherwise we will get banned. So George came in and says, "This is bullshit, Mary. Men have protector DNA, which this game activates in a big way." And by the way, George, huge fan of this game here, says, "And it will lead to millions of men getting married and having kids." Mary said, "This video game or any movie or any TV show is going to have precisely zero effect on birth rates, and I guarantee that." I don't think that's the idea of any TV show or any movie having any impact on the birth rates. Yeesh.
Well, we can actually look at Game of Thrones names that have been in circulation in the last decade plus, with kids having names like Khaleesi and Daenerys and all these other Game of Thrones. I've never watched the shows except for season 1, so I don't really remember the names, but they have plenty of them. There's tons Lilies and Lunas out there from Harry Potter, so I wouldn't exactly say no that pop culture doesn't affect babies. It does.
Ironically, Phoenix's hero Tim Pool came in to defend Mary. Says Mary is correct in tendency. I think people are taking her point to some extreme end. I would like to remind everybody that Mary said that I don't know how you could take this other than this right here, when she said, if a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than being a product of his own lineage, he is likely a predator. I don't really know.
That's where you lost.
Yeah.
That's where she lost me. Everything else I can get behind and just go, okay, look, it's an opinion. But the minute you label that, I mean, then it's dark intentions and yikes.
You know what Mary needs to watch? Tom Selleck in 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Tim says, despite the community note, I would still argue women are substantially more baby crazier than men, and that that Mary is generally correct in her assessment. Well, look, I don't think I think we all agree that women are more "quote unquote" baby crazy, right? They have a biological clock in them that's saying, "Hey, it's time to have some fucking kids over here," Well,
I've never known any. I can't take your experience. I can't speak for that, right? So that was information for me. I've never known any men ever that fawned over any other someone else's kids. I never knew that they were interested, or anything like that. Where they weren't saying cute or anything like that. They were just it was always their kid. That doesn't mean everybody. That means my little circle,
right?
So, when she was talking about that men are just interested in the lineage, I don't necessarily agree with that, but okay, all right, fine. It's when you say that is, well, then it's that or it's a predator.
Right.
You really lose me there, and you've lost the point there too, because you're trying to say something, but then you went in for an attack. And I think that's bad, especially when we're trying, the whole idea is, we don't want to discourage people from creating families. And if this game or whatever media is out there, then there's no harm. Great. Then, okay, she could say something like, listen, I don't think because of that lineage, I don't think that men and not being baby crazy, I don't think men are going to go out and have families. We'll see if I'm wrong, but I bet you I'm not. I'm with you. But when you get into the predator shit,
right. Yeah. It's a pretty tough hill to climb right there. Let's actually take a look. Okay, let's lighten it up a little bit here and go to Dark Side Phil, because he played Pragmata as well. You okay, Leaflet? Sorry, your neck broke for a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Just want to make sure you're okay. Dark Side Phil had a chance to play, and if there was a definition for a wet blanket, it would be Dark Side Phil.
She's a robot. She's not a real girl.
He's going to invest money in an abortion clinic.
Yeah. He's like, why didn't we just kill her? Here we go.
Why did they program her to act like this? What purpose does this serve besides fooling you into a sense of you're going to want to protect her as like a dad figure when you're really not. She's just a robot.
Yes, because it's a video game, Phil.
Bingo. You just fucking stated it. Bingo.
because
Congratulations, he just discovered the hook for the game.
Yes, because he's getting I can't wait till he sees the ending of the game. I don't know if you've seen the ending. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but Phil's really not going to like that. I'll tell you this much. Oh,
I
man.
hate that this character is cracking jokes to artificially make me like this character.
It's spectacular.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I actually feel like the plot of this game is that they're trying to fool you into being a surrogate dad to her, but she's just a robot. It doesn't matter. It's going to screw you over at the end of the game. Watch.
You think, Phil? Do you fucking think? Like, of course, they're gonna bring you in. They're gonna tie you in, get you totally emotionally attached, and then they're gonna yank that rug from underneath you. Yes, Phil, you fucking idiot. Of course. God, what a wet blanket he is. Just, it's just a robot. Sorry, it drives me crazy. It's so phenomenal. This phenomenal. It's so.
He is priceless, though. He is priceless.
He's one of one. He will outlast all of us. I promise you that. I did mention, despite all the quote unquote controversy, Pragmata has sold 1 million units over here. And
I just bought it because of what we were talking about. Like, I bought it.
Yeah,
I'm interested in it now.
Well, I can't
That's
wait
so
to.
amazing.
I can't wait to see when you give birth in 9 months, Phoenix.
Got like 50 of those fuckers everywhere. I just go sex crazy.
just pop it out. You're listening to Leaflet's music video over here, trying to have babies.
I'm trying,
like
Leaf. I'm trying.
That's why I made it. Counter the anti-spiral.
I mentioned George. He says, be a bachelor playing a video game, has a cute kid that you can protect and find presents for you to make her happy. This makes you happy. Now you want to get married and have kids so you can make them happy too. Psychos consider this bad for some reason, right? Thank you, George. Appreciate that. And Vera came in with a nice viral post. Says, just a reminder, men have raised, mentored, protected, even died for children who weren't theirs for as long as history has been recorded. That doesn't make them creeps or predators. Right there. Thank you, Vera, for that. Absolutely. What a bizarre story this is. Like, of all the things to be upset about, the idea of having a good relationship with your father should not be one of them. So fucking weird. Ladies, do you want to close? You have anything else to close out on Pragmata there before we move on?
It's just crazy, like how mad this is making people. It's like it's such a nothing burger. They're so angry. They're so angry at people being happy. It's ridiculous. Like, these people are the worst. Like, they're just oh god, they're the worst. Like, they're the worst thing humanity has to offer.
Commies are the antithesis to creation. I mean, like their whole thing is destruction. So it's like they're miserable people that want everything destroyed for whatever miserable thing that they want to erect. Basically,
you're so right. Fucking anti-spiral, man. Unreal.
I did see one thing here which really resonated with me when it came to this. I'm trying to scroll through my bookmarks and find it because it really was where is it? It had to do with what the people who are upset about this. Here it is right here. Sevi actually quote tweeted this. Said because they're mentally ill. So you want to know why the trans community is so angry about Pragmata and calling any man who plays it a pedo? Because it reminds them that they'll never be able to be parents. And it's like, ooh, kind of hits close to home for some folks over there. So, and honestly, if Hassan actually if Hassan actually does have a child at some point, I think his entire worldview will shift because it's all about him right now. It's all about him. So.
Just a fucking hammer and sickle that clangs out of that vagina. Just
it plays the fucking Soviet anthem. Like,
here's the funny part about this is Hassan's girlfriend has publicly said on stream she's never gonna have kids. She's gonna try and stay as hot as long as she can and just make money. She's already planned out the entirety of her life, and that's his girlfriend. She's actually said, "I'm not going to have kids. I don't want to have kids." I imagine that might be a little bit of a factor why he may have had that opinion when he said that on his stream.
Wait, hold the phone. He managed to get a girlfriend? That's what's more shocking.
Valkyrie is his girlfriend. It's the worst kept secret in streaming. Valkyrie is his girlfriend, and she has
No
said on
way.
It
screen,
makes so
I
much
don't
sense
want to have
now.
kids. I'm not going to have kids.
You know what? Those two are made for each other. They're
Yeah,
both
two
terrible
brain
people.
deads.
Might as
One
well.
half of a whole idiot.
I'm gonna say-
Genetic dead end.
Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. The fact that they're not going to have children is a big dub. Big win, right?
Yep.
It ends right
Keep
there.
those brain cells to yourself. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey, by all means, I think Hassan should go get a vasectomy if he truly means it, and
Yeah.
she should go get her tubes tied. I think that'd be a great thing. Just saying, like if you really don't want it, go crazy. Just saying, I think that's a big win. Everybody have children except for Hassan and Valkyrie, right there. So when they're like in their mid 40s and they're looking at each other, going like, "Fuck, we should have had children. We have nothing to move on with. It's rough." All right. Hey, Wasp came in with 10. Says, I was looking at classic muscle cars to purchase
Oh, I
eventually.
got this one already for you.
Oh, what? $1.8 million? Holy crap, Wasp. That's insane.
Here, let me hit up Super since they're not clearing for you.
Please.
Joel, 450. Hang on, I'm gonna get some Celestium. All right, this is an awesome scene. Leaflet, Celestium, and Ember all in one place. Yes, Leaflet, we need to destroy our enemies and make a new alternative in the ashes. Thank you very much for the 50. Oh, hello. Hi. I got a crick in my neck. Anyway, okay. Koka for 20 says, hey, glad to see Ember and Side Scrolls. Can't wait for her to take you down the HLC rabbit hole. All of this goes to the greatest open world game, Angel Sword. Yes! Links are down below, by the way, for that, guys. CJ Heroes for 20 says, did you hear Capcom bullied Grizzo UK into removing 1,000 YouTube videos with spicy Resident Evil mods, including some non-Capcom games? Smash TV made a video on it. I did not hear about that. Thank you. Simon for 20 says, Craig, you're looking at it the wrong way. You shouldn't compare Pragmata to those games because it's not in the same genre. Ask them about their opinion on The Last of Us, though. $20 for Xenosaga.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. And, I think you're right when it comes to Last of Us. Go ahead, Blabs.
Gold for 20 says, legit question, can you teabag in GTA? I don't play the game, so I wouldn't know other than Halo doing that. I'll let the Immortal Phoenix decide this 20.
Oof, well, I do believe GTA is the more is doing more in gaming. I'm gonna give it to Halo because I love Halo. So, thank you.
Okie dokies. And then I'm gonna go grab some more frolicking. We're gonna go do some Ember frolicking because a Badger for 50 says retired combat veteran here, still trying to start a right security company to help secure the alternative economy against the leftist scum, to hire my fellow vets who cannot get work right now, as well as prevent more Charlies. Link on channel. Hey, thanks
Love
for the
that.
plug. Everyone,
Let's
check
go.
it out.
Yeah, go get it. Thank you very much.
For the 50. For 20 says, evil leaflet doesn't exist. You can't hurt you. Leftlet. Don't have babies and I hate embers. Blip. To be honest, I like Leaflet's design because I love green and blips. 20 for Halo, now known as Galo. Thank you very much. And honestly, I gotta put this in on StreamYards because Will in Life with Brian just came in with $100 over on Rumble. Hang on, StreamYards, there you go. There's always adoption. GTA for life. That's $100 for GTA. We're gonna get some Leaflet.
Congratulations, boys! You just beat Xenosaga.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
GTA moved into second place.
Artemis? Well, I was adopted. My parents, especially my father, treated me better than some people treated their biological kids. I miss him every day. Send my money to Halo. Thank you very much, and I'm sorry for your loss. That's 20 for Halo. Ronnie for 20 says, Mary needs to see how many teachers have been arrested for SA-ing their students in the last few years. I'll let you guess why I don't trust women. Hint, it wasn't because of a man when I was a preteen. 22 Halo. Thank you for that. Gold says, I mean, you're not wrong, Lady Leaf. Just look at Diddy Piker. More miserable than DSP. And over on Rumble, Freedom Fallout gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, brother.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. If you got
go.
one from Freedom Fallout, please say thank you in the chat. Bike Shorts for 5 says, Pragmata may make me want to have a kid, but the moment I turn off the game, the realization of dating scene justice turns me away again. Says that explains why his voice trembled a bit when Hassan argued against kids. He's coping so hard. And Sinbad says, just like international law, Hassan is fake and happy YouTube trying to censor me. Put this on Halo. Glory the receptionist. That's $4.99 for Halo, and we are all caught up. So clear anything on StreamYards. Craig, you're caught up now too.
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Blabs. And
I am Phoenix now.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Get a quick
welcome.
update.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. It is $147 for Grand Theft Auto, $117.12 for Xenoblade Saga, whatever the hell it's called, Chronicles, and $717.94 for Halo. Massive, big victory at the moment for Halo. But remember, with Rumble Wallet, at the moment, you can get double. So there's a way to turn this around.
That's right. Very good. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Speaking of Rumble Wallet, hey guys, guess what? It's time for me to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by our friends at Rumble Wallet. I'm not even going to read a script. I'm just going to tell you, you need to go to wallet.rumble.com. As we mentioned today, it's a double multiplier on our stream when it comes to your support. And hey, who knows? Maybe GTA can make a comeback. But here's the premise when it comes to Rumble Wallet. We talk about alternatives all the time. We probably used the word alternative 15 times today on the show. The point is that you have an alternative right here when it comes to Rumble Wallet. Did you know when it comes to supporting creators on YouTube, there's a 30%. So if you support $10, YouTube takes 30% of that. So you actually send the creator, let's just say Celeste or Leaflet, $7 of that 10 goes to them. On Twitch, you subscribe to them, 50% gets taken away, goes to Twitch. With Rumble Wallet, 0% goes to Rumble. 100% goes to the creator over at Rumble Wallet. You can support with Bitcoin. You can support with Tether. You can support with UST. So here's the thing. And also, a lot of people say, hey, why can't I just use USD on it, right? Hey, you can use UST, which is US Tether, and that's actually tied to the dollar. So it's like a one-to-one conversion, which is outstanding. So anyways, definitely encourage you guys to check out Rumble Wallet. It has been a huge support for us, and we appreciate them greatly. So use the QR code on your screen. You can download it directly. Our goal is to be the most supported channel with Rumble Wallet on Rumble. We want to be the top creators on the platform, and we can't do that without your help. Once again, it may not be for you, but I encourage you at least to download it and check it out for yourself. If you want to just see it for yourself. Use the QR code on your screen, wherever you're watching, whether it's Rumble or YouTube or Kick or Twitch or anywhere. But thanks so much for Rumble Wallet for supporting us. They support us, so please support them. Thanks, you guys, very much. Appreciate it. All right, back to the show. Blabs, it looks like you moved some things in the run sheet.
They're at the bottom.
Are they at the very bottom?
Yeah, did you want to talk about Chibi's brother? That one? That's the very bottom.
I did, yes. Leaf and Celeste, did you want to talk about the Chibi situation?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about it. But Leaf, if you want to start off, that's fine. I'll jump in when I can.
Okay. Well, why don't you give us a quick rundown? Because Chibi is a guy that I see him online. I don't know him. I never really interacted with him, but I know that he is going through some shit recently, and now it's gotten worse. So give me the quick rundown on all this. Well, first off, why do people hate him so much? I don't understand. I don't know. I'm asking because I'm totally ignorant.
People are really mad because he's very free speech when it comes to like media.
Okay.
Like any sort of like anime or anything like that. Like he's very free speech in terms of that.
Okay.
And that pisses people off, basically.
So what does that mean as far as free speech with all that? Like he is okay with like
basically like you know, there's like the lowly body types in like anime.
Okay.
And people get really mad at that. He doesn't care about it, and like he defends it because he's all for free speech.
Okay.
So real fast, chat is confused because some of them don't know who Chibi Reviews is. So can you just relate to the chat who he is?
Yes. So
he's a content creator.
Yeah, we're talking about this guy right here. Chibi Reviews over on X.
We actually covered a video about him the other day when Craig was not here, guys. We were talking about the censorship of that video game.
Okay, so people really don't like this guy, this YouTuber here, and apparently somebody created they don't like him to the point to where they're making pictures of his brother's grave, and there's people like
they've basically called him a PDF file because he likes lolly characters, which is obviously a whole can of worms in of itself that I'm not going to open here, but he's been called that, and so people they call him antis, so basically anti-anime culture, anti all of the origins of anime, and they're going against him for being so outspoken. And this is not the first time that they've done this. He's been dealing with this whole situation for 2 years, and I think he got swatted in the past 2 years because people were against him. The guy has gone through so much, and I think I had spoken about the last time I was here, the time before that, his fiance left him. His friend, she cheated on him with one of his best friends of like a decade, and that's been terrible. Guy has just been going through everything.
So somebody created so his brother passed away like 2012, 2013, and somebody created an AI picture of this, of him saying he's going to. This is from the video itself. And it says it's just a drawing, and this is this person like standing over his brother's grave, acting like he's going to dig it up or something, right?
Yeah, people have like threatened to like desecrate his brother's grave. I think some people because when he got doxxed, I think people figured out like where it might be. They've threatened his family and everything, and I think he actually did like a GoFundMe to get like some legal representation in the last like year or so, to fight against these people who are trying to swat him and everything.
They're so vile. It's unreal. The nicest people right around. They're geez.
I
desecrating someone's grave. Like what the hell is that? You know what I mean? Like who does that? Psychopaths.
I still don't get it. Like why are people pissed at him? Is it strictly the lolly thing, or is it is there something else? I saw a super chat just came in a second ago saying something to the effect that Hayden came in, says Chibi is probably free speech, but the first thing that he got people going after him was when he said the Boruto anime was trash. Those fans lost it, and it spiraled into more hate for him ever since. It's for 20 for Xenosaga. Wait, so he didn't like an anime, and then the fan base freaked out on him, and they want to dox him and shit?
So Boruto is a sequel to Naruto. And no offense to the creators, but that anime, they should have stopped at Naruto, honestly. And yeah, that triggered a lot of people. You can call them hoodweeps or whatever you want, but they're really obsessive about their anime. So, they probably don't touch grass, and they're like, let's see how we can ruin this guy's life. It's insane.
It's so fucking bizarre. Like so fucking bizarre. Like we're doing like a Grand Theft Auto versus Halo competition. I'm just imagining some insane GTA fan like Chad Warden showing up and being like, "Fuck you guys for Halo winning." Like it's so bizarre, so weird. Like this idea that you can't, like you have to agree on everything. And that, man, if we want to dig into it a little deeper, this really goes to the idea of you have to be in line with every single thing, otherwise you're out, right? When it comes to the other side or that way of thinking, and that's got to be fucking exhausting, like really fucking exhausting. Having to keep track of everything that you're supposed to like and not like, and what a beating, what an absolute beating. Leaf, what else is there on this?
I mean, it's just that they've been doing really vile stuff. He's just been targeted by these people. I mean, it's like there's so much like vile hatred online. It's like it's unreal. Like it's like people have gone so psycho that they have lost any sense of what they should and shouldn't do. And it's like really like digging up someone's grave and pissing on it. Like this, it's just petty.
Well, even the idea of,
I think that it's coming down to sorry, Craig. I think it's coming down to is that there's so much that's being done like post online, and they're attacking people online, posting these photos like we saw. And I think what it comes down to is we've entered into a time period where people are not receiving actual consequences for their actions. They feel like they can spew this vile rhetoric, they can post these disgusting pictures, make these threats, and they're suffering no consequences from it. And these people become emboldened, and it allows them to essentially unleash their inner demons onto the world and onto people. And they've become completely unfettered because, generally speaking, yes, some people do receive consequences. It can happen. It's always great when it does. But by and large, for the majority, people are not receiving any consequences for this kind of disgusting behavior. And it's going to continue to keep happening as long as this status quo continues, especially in the online space.
The lack of consequences. when it comes to it. Yeah, I think you nailed it right there. People are very brazen when it comes to this stuff, and I don't know. It just seems so weird. Like honestly, so weird. The idea that you'd be so wound up specifically over somebody not liking an anime or a franchise, or take for instance like somebody was like, "Hey, Harry Potter's trash," right? And Blabs was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna murder you. I want to dig up your brother's grave and piss on it." Well, like what?
My plans have been ruined.
Yeah,
I know. I'm
typical Blabs.
Ridiculous. But I don't know. I just file this under. There's a lot of really fucked up, weird people on the internet, and I think that's where this eventually goes. So that sucks. So bummer. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I know we're going over it a little bit, so I want to make sure we still get to today in gaming history and make sure we get a wrap on our big contest today, because it's still close. It's time for today in video game history.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
I like orange.
All right, Blabs.
I want to point out that I found the Buccees peanut butter thingamabobber on Amazon, because Buccees has an Amazon store, and they're selling one for $25. It's 12 ounces.
The virality of it has taken over, Blabs.
That's nuts. Nuts, I say.
That's dynamic pricing for you. Fuck you, Buccees.
Yeah, I want an online store, Buccees. Damn it. Anyway, April 21st, everybody, is Duck Hunt releasing back in Japan in 1984. We have the Game Boy releasing in Japan in 1989. And then Nintendo's Chihuahua and Friends releasing back in 2005. Yeah.
Phoenix, it's great to see the greatest console ever made get a little bit of shine on the show.
It really is.
It's great to see.
Very, very exciting and very, very modern of you, since it did defeat the most modern thing there is, the PC.
The portable computer.
Game Boy Master Race.
Amazing,
Anyways,
yeah.
So I told you yesterday that today was a lot better, so you're welcome.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs. I guess we'll find out together, won't we? As Super Mario Land was released 37 years ago.
Yeah, with the Game Boy, it doesn't count. It was all together. What do you want me to do? Just do a Game Boy day?
Blabs, here's the thing. Sometimes you use this logic, and other times you don't. Sometimes
it's my list. Fuckface. I'll do what I
but
want.
you can't just say that. You can't be like, well, now today.
I literally can. I can do as I please. It's my list.
That's not how this works.
No.
You have no standards when it comes to your list.
I have
0.
all the standards.
None.
My life is standards.
But Nintendogs is on the list, so there's some big standards right there.
Yeah,
That's
there's some Nintendo DS love right there. Mm-hmm.
This is Blab's weekend.
Oh my God. Whoops, I'm
What
sorry.
the
Oh my God.
What are you
I can't believe that's on here.
What are you doing?
That game was very controversial.
I was talking about streets. I was talking about street supremacy, Blabs.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's what I was talking about.
What the hell? I'm having an HR meeting with you later.
What is Rape Lay? What is that?
I don't know. I didn't want to do
really
that for that
controversial
reason.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, it was big.
I didn't realize it was that old.
20 years ago. Wow. Okay. Fantasy Star 3.
Crazy.
No, there's no way a Genesis game came out in 2008. But all right, we'll just say okay. Nier Replicant was released for PlayStation 3.
Oh.
That's a pretty big one right there.
I almost did Lego City Undercover, but then I went with Nintendogs, so you are all very welcome.
Oh, The Haunting Ground. That's a cult classic this is like an offspring it was like a spin-off of Clock Tower, I believe. Worth a lot of money on the PlayStation 2.
Well, because probably 7 copies were sold because it was released in 2015. How is
that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all.
All right, GameFAQs, get your shit together. Killing Floor 2 released 11 years ago on PC. Star Fox Zero released
the worst bag of shit
ago.
ever.
All right, worse than Hassan. There we are.
Well, that's awkward.
Okay. Dead Island 2 released 3 years ago.
Well, that's a biggie.
And Shantae Advance, nice for the Jeep. That's not right.
Shantae, mademoiselle. No, it's a stupid thing.
And there you go. There's today's list of games and video game history right here. Blabs,
Mine was fabulous.
Blabs, I don't understand why you immediately went to when I said about your weekends, you immediately went
We
to
all
Rayplay.
did that, Craig. Everyone saw what you put up. It's very obvious with the promiscuous women right there. Don't even try to gaslight me into this. You did that on purpose.
Once again, why would you go immediately to promiscuous women when it comes to you? I was talking about street supremacy and race carding.
Don't even try bullshitting that on your way out of this one. There's no way to save yourself.
Unbelievable, Blabs.
Give me my freaking Bucky's peanut butter cup as repayment.
Haunting Ground, by the way, came out 2005.
Okay.
Just wanted to change that subject.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely an interesting self-report there from Blabs right there. That's crazy.
What?
All right. All right. That is a great place to wrap. We have some super chats we need to get to here, including Game Hunter Series came in with the $50 support. It says, Morning, Ember Paradox. Would you like to be a VTuber summoning on the Asmongold Kirsha JRPG? I was working on the job class system. The story is about a crazy family that got isekai money for Xenosaga. There's $50 for Xenosaga.
One day you'll learn what isekai means.
Yeah. Ember Paradox, would you like to be a VTuber summoning character in the Asmongold JRPG with Kirsha?
I mean, that would be amazing if someone wanted to put me into the JRPG. Absolutely.
Game Hunter, congratulations.
That's awesome.
Good. BC Wolf came in with $25. Says, wasn't it Chibi that they hacked his DA account to post cheese pizza to try to get him arrested like 2 years ago or something for Xeno? 25 for Xenosaga. What?
I don't know. I don't remember him getting hacked, but that probably happened if they were mad enough at him, to be honest.
Oof. Hayden came in with 10. Says, the same people hacked Chibi's DeviantArt account, posted C-Sam on his account, then attempted to turn him in. Yes, okay. So that's what that is.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
His brother's grave has also been peed on. What? Because he doesn't like the...
It's that people like Craig, like people are just insane. And when it comes to anime, because a lot of this is anonymous, they're just going to go ahead and, do that kind of stuff. It's really vile. There's no logic or reasoning behind it, honestly.
So fucking weird. So weird. Dan came in with, well, you okay there, Celeste? You getting big? What happened, Celeste? Where'd you go?
My phone died.
Oh no!
like a power cord. This has happened like 4 times.
I know, it's terrible. It was at like 80%. My iPhone was just.
I like that one. That's outstanding. That GIF. That's great. Dan says, "I had fun with Halo, but I'm more of a GTA fan." That's great. Now, Phoenix, go ahead, Phoenix. I know exactly where you're going with this. All right. Yes, there it is. Yep. Bike Shorts says, Blabs, you skipped the best game. Grape play was peak gaming. All right, Bike Shorts.
Check his shit.
Evil Mandrake came in with 20 for Xenosaga. Thank you very much. And Invicta V2 came in and says, Leaflet is a skin-walking slime. She's not real. Oh, that's news to me.
That's mean. She's real to us, damn it.
That's right. Spicy Flower says, Side Scrollers crew, glad you invited another new VTuber friend on the show. Ember found you via your reactions to my favorite AI music creator, Grumpy Whiskers. I appreciate you sending eyes his way. Idol Leaflet, professional Chibi, Chibi Celeste, super cute.
Oh, thank you.
Captain Ruddy says, Hassan's so dumb, even koalas are like, dude, you're a moron. Thank you, Captain Ruddy. Cenarian says, going to take this occasion to brag a bit to Celestium. My country's fertility rate usually well above replacement level, although it dipped slightly recently. My family alone averages about 5 kids per couple. Our family reunions are huge.
That's so cute.
All right.
I mean, that's great. We need more of that in the West, honestly.
Jefferson actually has a little request to you, Phoenix. Says, I want Phoenix to write a speech for my funeral.
Oh my gosh.
Is it? Did Jefferson's be like, can I just do a quick impersonation of Phoenix at his funeral real quick? Sure. There we go. Friends, we're gathered here today to celebrate this giant bag of AIDS crusted in mold and sperm. Jefferson is a giant piece of trash, and I wish him nothing but death and hell for eternal life. Congratulations, Jefferson. You are a giant bag of A's. I think that's your normal saying here, right?
Clearly saw my rough draft. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
right, that's right. Phoenix 1-inch hole puncher came in 010, says, I'm actually Axe Bear, who cares? I will let Blabs choose the game series. Also, Blabs, I'm listening to the full cast Harry Potter books on Audible. This is the first time I've read them. The trans nurse is a bit distracting, but I'm enjoying it. Happy birthday, Phoenix.
I'm glad you're having fun with them.
Blabs 10 for Halo or
yes,
GTA?
Please, Halo.
Okay. And Gillis X came in with 10, says, I'd like Celestium to give us a prayer. Love my favorite Bean and Ember. God bless Side Strollers, the guest, and a lot of prayers for Kodiak and for parents. All right. Celestium, do you want to give us a 3-second prayer?
Lord, give us patience to get through this life.
There you go. All right. Thank you. John came in and says, Blabs, Buccees has a new sandwich you may like. The Cuban sandwich. Pulled pork, ham, Swiss, pickle aioli sauce. A pickle and aioli sauce. That's good.
And you know what's tragic is that we never went to Buccees, and I was there for a whole week in Texas.
Yeah, that's great.
That says a lot about you, Craig. Not taking me to Buccees. Tragic.
What says about me?
Yeah. Poor little
Lord.
producer didn't get to have Buccees for a whole ass week. What the hell, man?
Well, next time you come down, maybe. We'll see.
Oh.
And Sergio says, Halo used to be a sci-fi fanfic about Islamic extremism. We finally got the Halo 3 ending IRL and took out the High Prophet. Make Halo Christian again. Okay, thank you, Sergio. Appreciate that. All right. Man, that is I'm so distracted by Celestium's just GIF there. That's outstanding.
She's tweaking out.
I can't stop. I can't stop staring
Can't
at
stop
it.
talking.
It's outstanding. All right, ladies, let's go down the line and you can tell everybody where they can find you. I'm just going to give everybody a heads up. You can find links to all their information down below in the description. You can find Ember and Celestium and obviously Leafit's information down there. But Leaf, do you have any crazy, any more music videos coming up about fucking?
Yeah, my new one is about how the school system sucks.
All right.
Let's go.
Did you see the preview? You want to see the preview for it? It's only like 10 seconds.
Boy, do I.
All right, let me send it to you. One sec.
Okay, sounds good. And while we do that, Celestium, how about you fill us in on what's going on in your world?
In my world,
Yeah.
I just got accepted into DreamHack Atlanta, so I'll be going. in May.
Congratulations.
Yay. And you can find me on YouTube, Rumble, Kick. Sometimes I'm on Twitch, I guess.
Heck yeah. Excellent. And Amber, pleasure to have you on for the first time. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you?
I'm on Twitch and on Kick pretty much almost every day, Sunday through Friday, from 5 p.m. Eastern until like 10 p.m. Eastern. And I do a lot of yapping, sometimes some gaming, and try and have fun, but also talk about some serious stuff.
Okay. Excellent. Well, once again, links to everybody is down below. Would you guys do us a favor and hit the thumbs up button before I show you the preview of Leaflet's new
Oh,
new
Leaf,
music
should we talk
video?
about the other thing too? Do you think?
Oh,
it's
you
a good
could,
thing?
yeah. You could, yeah. If you
So,
want. It's
so
up to you guys.
there's, well, for the other person in the room, it's up to her. But there's this really cute Fumo that's coming out very soon, and it's all thanks to Leaflet, honestly.
Oh, do you know the story? I mean, you know, right? What happened with Makeshift?
Yeah, with Makeshift.
So
being
Makeshift
garbage.
canceled Celestium because of like some mob stuff, and then I basically I've become a plushie merchant mogul, and so now I'm just helping out everyone that's wants plushies on within like my what I have time for. But
We need to, we can send that into full production, Leaf. We can turn this into a little business, huh?
yeah, maybe we could. Yeah, maybe we could.
Little plushy business. All right, let's check out the preview of your next video. I think it tells you everything you need to know there. Let's see what we got.
Racist against whites and Asians, drinking and partying is for retards. 大学は詐欺、大学は詐欺、got the business instead. Debt free life is the best. 君の未来、自分で掴めよ。
Wonderful. Just
For
wonderful.
real,
Leaf, I'm going to be honest. Who's the VTuber that was huge? Like people would go and see them in concert. It was
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's where you're going. That's where you're going with this, by the way. I'm going to tell you this right now. I see the future. Leaflet is going to be the next pop star when it comes to this. It's crazy. Looking forward to that. All right. Also, Guy in Hemlock came in with a 50. Oh, by the way, you should play when you're not doing drug mushrooms with Leaflet. You should go play Lyrian Chronicles. Leaf and her friends are the best. She's also attractive. One more Leaflet frolic for the road. All right. Guys, thank you very much for your support today. Outstanding stuff. And make sure you go subscribe to these wonderful ladies. It sounds like if you like VTubers, we're going to have a great week next week with VTuber week. So make sure you guys subscribe for that. We'd love to see you guys back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time when we're back talking more about the crazy world that we live in right here. I may be on the road. I don't know. No, I'll be from Rumble tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it all comes out. We'll see what this afternoon plays out. But I have an 18-hour drive ahead of me with a bunch of equipment in my car. So I got to get up on doing that sooner than later. I got to drive across the country. With that said, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. But until then, remember.
Don't we have to see the winner? And all that
yeah,
stuff?
we got to see the winner.
And you got to announce tomorrow's guest. You suck, Craig.
I know, I'm a bad host. I'm a bad host. What do we got, Phoenix?
Right. Real fast. At the moment, it is $167 for Grand Theft Auto.
Shit.
More importantly, for Xenoblade Chronicles, it's $237.17 and $757.93 for the Halo franchise, which of course means that the winner is, in fact, Halo.
Accepting on behalf of Halo today, the wonderful, wonderful AI wizard of Leaflet.
Hello, Sidewinder capture the flag at my house. Bring your own Xbox.
Get fucked, Grand Theft Auto. Halo wins. It advances. We'll be back again tomorrow with more. It's going to be fun. There was something else that I read. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow we're back with who? Who do we have tomorrow?
We have Arch and
God!
Malcolmite.
This is going to be
Good luck,
nuts.
everybody.
Goodness gracious. I love it.
Wow. All right. Excellent. Well, back again tomorrow. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. We would love if you shared the show with one of your friends and watch some of our videos throughout the afternoon. If you miss any show, you can check clips out on YouTube and check it all there. But until then, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. Bye.
My chat.
Bye. Fatality.
Bye. Celestium, were you just like, bye.
My chat.